like it. Hello guys, how are you today? Okay, so I wanted to do a watercolor stream, so again, I stole Cody's Malcam, and I got all my watercolor supplies. I've got some really terrible Crayola ones. Hello, King Bababoo. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Ballard. Hello, Benji and Reenie and Chloe, and I think there's one more. Hello, Leon McLeon. I hope that's your real name, because if then your parents probably had like a lot of fun naming you. Can't wait to see what I'm gonna paint. I don't know what I'm gonna paint yet either, so I guess I'm excited to see too. Hello. So I could use some really crappy ones, or I could use my slightly nicer set that like was bought from an actual art store, or I could use watercolor pencils, which I have a lot here, and then I have a bunch of loose ones because I just keep buying watercolor pencils and like not doing anything with them. So I've got a lot of options here. I might try to do an initial sketch with watercolor pencils so I don't have to erase anything. I'm getting a what if in my honor. Tell me a Western superhero I'd be interested in seeing adapted into the My Hero world. I think it would be really interesting to see, like, also like the stream if you guys want to. You're sweet. I think it would be really interesting to see like a Miles Morales goes to Japan in sort of like a Karate Kid 2 kind of move. So he goes and hangs out with the My Hero boys, but has a very Americanized personality to him. I think that'd be really interesting. Also, I feel like his cloaking powers could be really useful. I would really appreciate that because I like Spider-Man. I think that'd be really fun. I don't know if that's a really common answer though. Like Spider-Verse Spider-Man specifically. Big Hero 6 is kind of already like anime themed, I think. Hello, Emmeline. Emmeline, what's up? How are you today? I do have wine. I do indeed have wine. It's right here. It's delicious. West Ultraman, did I win? Did I get it right? That or Jericho. I love Jericho. Hello, Rose. I'm doing well, Happy. How are you doing today? I had to completely resculpt my fox head because it cracked everywhere because I didn't build it on a base that was going to compress. Also, I'm sculpting a hoof. It's a hoof, and it's already cracking really bad because I didn't realize how much this clay cracks. I'm never going to use this clay again. What am I guessing, Happy? Is it fursuit related? Oof. You have a walking boot? Is there a difference? Oh yeah, a big Marvel one would be really fun, because I feel like that it'd be interesting, because whether or not we're adapting X-Men or all of Marvel would be really interesting, because the whole plight of X-Men is the mutant thing, and if everybody has a quirk, it's almost become incredibly irrelevant, so the racism aspect doesn't even really exist anymore, so X-Men would have to focus on a different aspect, and I think that'd be really interesting, because I've always felt like X-Men didn't make a lot of sense in the Marvel Universe, because, hello here to West Texas, how are you today? I always felt like X-Men didn't make a lot of sense in the Marvel Universe because their whole plight was, we are born different and we want people to appreciate us, but every other superhero in the Marvel Universe is very well loved. Why is that? Yeah, that'd be really interesting, Plus Ultraman. Wait, what would your idea be? What was your idea of, like, a superhero adapted to the My Hero universe? And yes, it has to be Karate Kid. It has to be Karate Kid related, because I love Karate Kid too. It's underrated. Christmas. Oh, I thought you meant X for Christmas. Ooh, that would be interesting. Oh, it is. Okay. I'm interested now. I don't know anything about season 5. I haven't read any of the comics past. Hello, Ryan. How are you today? Danny Phantom and Jake Long would be perfect. Oh, that'd be great. Please let Jake Long still be voiced by Dante Bosco, and then have him interact with Todoroki, who is very obviously a Zuko clone, but don't mention it. Captain America is the GOAT! Oh, Ballard, because the thing is, I feel like All Might and Captain America would have very similar ideals, and they'd get along a lot. Doing great? I'm glad you're doing great, Ryan. Ooh, Happy, that's a good idea. Okay, so. Boop. Hello, King Bobby Boo. How are you? I think I already said hi to you. But I'll say hi again. Sorry, guys, my cat wants out real quick. But one second. Come on, Thor. You gotta say hi to the camera. But she needs to say hi to you guys first. She has to say hi to you guys before she leaves. So say hi. Say hi, Thor. Why do you put up with me? What time is it here? 8:30. Everyone like the stream if you want to. That'd be really cool. I love you, Thor. Why does she put up with me? I don't know. And also a Mal's coming in. There's a Mal peeking his head in. Also, I won't be having Cannoli in the stream because he just ate. So if you guys want a snake, it's going to have to be Saturn. Oh, Mal left after Thor ran off. Mal realized something was a brewing. Kitty. Aw, hello. Hello, fluffy boy. Do my cat and my dog get along? Really well, honestly. They get along. Ah, Ballard! Adam comes in to drop the first gold boy of the night and to become the top supporter of the night. Thank you so much. His name occupies every single spot. That one, that one, that one. They're all Adam. Thank you so much! And it's a Shivi, too, which is great because I love dogs. Want a husky? I have a husky. He's right there. I have a husky. A wild Mal has just appeared. Oh, no. Oh, he's coming back with his toy. He wants to play. I gotta stream. I gotta do stuff. He needs to play. He needs attention. All right. So my favorite. Ow! That's my hand. So my favorite pet store was closed today, so I had to buy mice from the one that I hate. And all of their snakes are just so sad looking. They don't know how to take care of them. And also the store owner got mad at me when I told him how to take care of them. So that was fun. Doggo play stream. The best kind of stream. He's going to be squeaking in the background the entire stream. Which pet store? It's called, I think it's just called Pet Supplies. I think that's what it's called. The one that I like is called Animal Tracks, and it's got like a cool hip chick running it, and she actually seems to give a shit about everything that lives there. While Pet Supply is just like it's like a corporation, you know? And all of their snakes seem very sad and have like stuck eye caps. I love Falcon. I think Falcon's such a cool superhero character. I adore the Falcon. King Bobber, can you not hear me? I keep saying that I keep answering your questions. Yes, my dog and cat get along very well. Oh yeah, there's some. I think PetSmart's one of those locations where like sometimes they'll take great care of their animals and sometimes they won't. It's very based on like who is in the store or not. I've been wanting Cody to make a PetSmart video forever because there's some PetSmarts that don't seem to take care of their animals at all, you know? Hello, Glenn Harris. What are you up to do today? Are you doing fun things or are you doing work things? Who's at work right now? Is it terrible? Oh, you don't know what's happening? I keep answering it. Maybe you're a little behind in the chat. Oh, they have cool morphs there too? I wish they called them by their actual morph names and not like fancy ball python, so you'd actually know what snake you were buying. Hello, Carrie. What is up? How are you doing today, beautiful? Carrie, what is your least favorite dog to work with? Like your least favorite breed of dog? We about to be. I want to know. I'm curious. He was so small. I love tiny snakes and fat snake. I just love snakes. Snakes are great. I wish that I had more snakes. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish that I just had like 50 more snakes, and I know that I cannot take care of that many snakes. I objectively understand that. But I would really appreciate having more snakes. That would be very fun for me. Do I watch Snakes Discovery? Yeah, they're kind of the people that inspired me to like get a snake. You missed your black lab? I used to have a black lab when I was a kid, and her name was Princess, and she was the sweetest animal ever. Like, I had never been around or hung around a dog that was like nicer than her. Do I like rats? Yes, I like rats, but not as much as I like snakes, because I have to feed rats to my snakes, and if I liked rats too much, then I would not be able to feed my snakes. Okay, so Cannoli's enclosure has this really, really big water bowl in it, and I kind of been thinking like I'd like him to have a smaller water dish so he didn't have to poke out of his hides too much. And I buried like a little tiny water dish in his substrate so he just has a little pond now. And I saw him poke his head out of his hide and kind of put his little snoot in the water and take like a few sips. And then he yawned, and then he went back into his warm hide. And I'm just like, I just enabled my snake to be the laziest creature ever. I literally just made my snake be 10 times as lazy than he was before. And I'm fine with it, because I love him very much. They're like long worms with teeth. Okay, so apparently nobody else has had this experience in their entire life, but when I was a kid, there were these, can I bring out Saturn? You haven't met them yet? You haven't? Yeah, sure. But when I was a kid, there were these green and brown lizards around where I lived called anoles, and I would catch them, and they would open their mouth like, ah, whenever you caught them because they were trying to bite you because they wanted you to let them go. And whenever they would have their mouths open, if you put anything in their mouth, they would clamp down and then like could be holed up by their entire body weight just by their mouth. So what I would do is I would catch them and then I'd wear them as earrings until eventually they let go. I would do that. And nobody else seems to have that experience. And every time I told people that I wore lizards as earrings as a kid, they would think I was insane. But like I did that all the time. You could put them on your earlobes. Literally! I don't know why nobody ever did that. I would love a Saint Bernard. You should wear them as earrings as like an adult in the working world. That they'd be a great fashion statement on it also. I'm very strange. How is that strange? I was a baby. I'm gonna go get my snake. Alright, Mal, you're gonna have to leave if I... Okay. I love you, Mal. I love you. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. God, I am a cruel monster. Okay, where are you? Hello. It has officially been 2 months since she has done a poop. It has been 2 months since she's done a proper poop. She has shit out some rocks that were massive, but she has not pooped. Also, she's very grippy right now. No, 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 no. You're not allowed in here when I have the snake. No, Mal, out. Mal, out, out. Out! You make the snake nervous. I think he's learned to open doors by doing the doorknob thing. I think he's learned to do the doorknob thing. Why snake no poop? I don't know. Some snakes just don't want to poop. Her humidity's fine, her heat's fine. She's just like, I don't feel like pooping right now. And that's her prerogative. Welcome back, the girl behind the slaughter. How are you today? I've got a pretty little snack, and she's beautiful. She's a pastel calico, which is one of the prettiest colorations I've ever seen on a snake. You're welcome, Rini. I'm glad you. Yeah, I feel like everyone needs a snake poop update in their life. Oh, you can snake cam. Snake cam. This is great. Gotta play some games with your 6-year-old. That sounds fun though, Rose. Have fun with that, okay? Good luck out there in the real world. Hello, Jeremy. How are you today? The snake is beautiful. She is a really pretty snake, honestly. Yeah, look how cute she is. Oh, Happy, not a huge amount of people. I mean, I guess you can drop the name, but don't, like, drop a link, I guess. Not a huge amount of people in my chat are furries. And, like, I don't allow a lot of self-promotion in my chat, generally, because it annoys my mods, and, like, if I let one person self-promote, everybody has to self-promote, and it gets to be a hassle, because I'm too nice. Do the snakes ever see each other? I don't, like, let them hang around each other too much, because come time for Cannoli to get his job done with her, I don't want him to be too familiar with her and be like, oh, she's old hat. No. Aw, Carrie, that's so cute. I love St. Bernards. They're just, like, the biggest, droolest, cutest boys in the world. I don't remember that, King Baba Boo. I do not. She a big girl. She's getting very long. She is a very large ball python. She's not as big as one of my buddy's snakes, but, she's just she's getting up there. She's getting up there in size. And her stomach's getting really pink, so she's gonna shed soon. She's gonna shed soon. Little snaky shed. And she's not in blue yet, that I can tell. But she might be soon. I guess I remember them? Vaguely. There's a lot of people that come into my chat. And most of the time when people ask me where I live, they mean, like, what country. So I just tell them the country or the state. I usually don't tell them my address. Because that's a weird thing. Aw, Rini! you for the blue boy, and yes, it's a D&D unicorn. You've never held a snake? Really? They feel like basketballs. That's like, they feel exactly like a basketball, and they kind of feel like a sock full of marbles. That's like how it feels when they move, or a massage chair, like where there's like a skin, and then you feel like things riveting underneath the surface, and that's how they move. It's actually really interesting. She's got a bunch of little feet under her skin, and that's what makes her move forward. Snake is so fat. She's not as fat as she was after she got her urates out, because she had a bunch of rocks that were like right here, and she was really thick at her tail. I have to watch them eat rats a lot, because you're supposed to watch them eat to make sure they don't like get stuck. Basketball marbles. She's like a bunch of marbles in a sock. That's what she feels like. And her tummy's still pink right now. She's cute. I love her. I love her very much. What do I mean by rocks? Well, snakes eat so much calcium, they produce these things called urates, which are literally just big balls of calcium, and they're white and hard, literally like rocks, and, she'll just poop them out sometimes, and they're usually, like, massive. They look like eggs. Have I been bitten yet? I was bitten by her a couple days after I got her, because I was feeding Cannoli, and, I hadn't washed my hands after feeding him, so I smelt a little bit like a rat. And she hadn't been fed in a month, which no one had told me that, so she was hungry and she bit me. And I actually walked in on Cody's stream with her latched on my arm and was like, Cody, can I have some alcohol? Because if you put like a dab of hand sanitizer on their nose, they release pretty much immediately. I've learned now a credit card's a smarter idea to get them off, because their teeth hook backwards and you're not going to pull them off when they bite you. And the bites don't hurt. It literally feels like an anole, like those lizards. It just feels like a little lizard bite. It's not like painful. It's just like sometimes they'll put a little bit more pressure down, and you do bleed because they got little needle teeth, little baby needle teeth. Thought you knew everything about snakes. You learn that snakes fart really in a really gross way once you own a snake. You learn that snakes make the nastiest farting sounds you'll ever hear any animal make. Yeah, Rainy, they poop out the calcium balls because they eat a lot of calcium. Like, they eat a lot of calcium. And, so, like, it's just like a ball of all of the hard matter that comes from their food, and that doesn't break down and turn into poop, you know? But they also poop, dog-sized poops. She produces poops that are generally bigger than mouths. Which I don't know how she manages, but she does. I've only had to ever clean up one of her poops, because she has only pooped once since I've had her. Also, and it smells like fish and death every time they poop. So, like, when they poop, you know, because you wake up and the world smells terrible. I'm gonna put you back. I love you. I love you. Go into your hole. Go into your hole. Go into your hole. Go in. That's where you live. Anyways, I love snakes. Hello, Ale Gang. It is a sexy chair, isn't it? Alright. Also, everyone who got paintings, Ballard, did you send me your address? I can't remember if you sent me your address. Everybody who got paintings, they're going to be shipped off tomorrow. I've already bought all the supplies, but obviously post offices aren't open right now. Tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday if I don't get around to it. Alright, we waiting? I don't think you're waiting. I'm looking. I need my reference picture real quick. So once I find my reference picture, then we can start the art. We can start the art. Which is a fun thing to say, actually. That's actually really fun to say. I like rhyming words. What am I drawing? I think I'm gonna draw one of my characters first, just as like a warm-up sort of doodle, and then I'll like probably open up for requests, I guess. I don't really know. I'm Rad, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Holy Ozone. How are you today? Holy Ozone. That's such a I don't know. That's also kind of fun to say. Ew. He's been playing the Lego games. Okay, thank you, Adam. He's been playing all them Lego games. I I haven't really been playing any video games. I've really just been, like, trying... Yeah, the last day I've been cleaning the house because Cody and I had, like, a friend over. And whenever we have a friend over, we just neglect any household responsibilities, so the dishes pile up and the oven gets gross and like the trash doesn't get taken out. So like I had to spend all of today just catching up on any amount of like house cleaning that we haven't done. And Cody, the fucking asshole, was on stream like 2 days ago playing Left 4 Dead with Halo Goddess, and he was complaining about my cleanliness when I'm the person who cleans everything. Alright, thank you. Like, our friend's dog came in, and it was obvious that he had, like, eaten out of the cat box, and because he had a bunch of cat litter all over his face, and I was like, wow, you cleaned the cat box more than Cody has, and everyone laughed, because it's accurate, because Cody doesn't clean the cat box ever. Oh god, I need to stop being so salty all the time. I'm a human comprised of living salt. Also, I've had a lot of wine, but it's fine. Yeah, I heard that Larry King... You were watching that stream. Punch him in the face. Yeah, I heard that Larry King passed away. I was under the impression he had already died. But it sucks that he died. Hello, pupperfish. Hello. Go back to... Okay. Take care of yourself. Take a bath if you need it. Good luck out there, pupperfish. Depression sucks, but you got this. You are not your depression. Your depression is an aspect of you, but it is not everything that you are. Remember that, or something like that. I don't know. Good luck out there. Okay, I am taking forever to find this reference picture. I need just, like, a folder of my characters. I need just a folder of characters that are mine, so I don't have to do this every time I do this. And I keep stumbling upon pictures that I want to show you guys, because I'm like, ooh, this is interesting, and I have to remember to stick to the mission of finding the reference picture. It's just scrolling through screenshots. This is what I've been doing. I've been scrolling through screenshots for like an hour. Okay, I found it. Thank God. Thank every deity out there, I found the thing. Now I'm gonna screenshot it, so I have it forever. The screenshot... I feel like screenshotting lowers the quality every time I do it, which is almost embarrassing that that's the way that I get through life. Okay, I don't think... Are any of these USBs... All of these USBs are important, and I need to plug in my phone. All of these USBs are important, and I need to plug my phone in. And I don't know where my phone charging outlets are. I'm gonna go grab a phone charger, guys. I'll be right back. I am very prepared for being live today, guys. I want you to know that. Okay, I'm back. You ate too much food? Oh no, that sounds like the best problem to have. That sounds like the best problem. I want to eat too much food. It's like that guy who was who like had that fake text conversation with his dog, and he was just like, and he was just the dog was like, can I have dinner? And he was like, you just ate, you can't have more food. Hello, Leonor's mind. Hello, Cantus Gaming. What's up? I'm gonna start painting soon, but so I guess I'll just do that. I guess I'll just do the thing that I keep saying that I'm gonna do. What are you doing in here? Why are you in here? You're too fluffy to be in here. What we're rolling do to help? Trying to lose 30 to 20 pounds before April. Cut out soda, go for walks, and I guess you guys can kind of see that. I think it's very focused. And try to eat 20% less sugar. Oh, thank you. Eating too much food is Western culture. It is, but but it's also a pretty easy thing to not have to do. I would know. I accidentally didn't eat enough food for like my entire life, so I'm not the kind of person to ask for weight loss advice because I actually need weight gaining advice. Sugar, you'd die. Don't cut out all sugar because you'll just get sad. Because sugar's like the best part of life sometimes. Gonna draw Sprite with cola. What? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what you're trying to get me to do. What is a Sprite with cola? Can I help you, Mal? I don't want your dinosaur. He just keeps putting his moist, like, dinosaur toy on me. Coffee and wine. I wonder, okay, so they say if you want white teeth, you should avoid wine. Is it only red wine, or should you, like, avoid all wine? I have a fuzzy in my eye, and it's very irritating. It's definitely a piece of Mal. You see, this is why I don't take requests, because all of your guys' requests are really bad. You guys do not have good requests. Also, I wish I could draw via an easel, but I cannot. A punchki? Is that sounds like a slur. I feel like I shouldn't say that word. Your request isn't bad. Yeah, I know your request isn't bad, but it's not particularly good either. He's like, play with me. Mal literally just wants attention all the time. And then the cat is going on my bed. Here's just... The boy Happy. The boy. I am so excited to start getting into fursuit making again. You guys have no idea. I love drawing ears. Like, especially lion ears. Because I had a persona for a while, and she had ears that were so similar to Kimba the White Lion. Like, they were based exactly off of, like, Kimba's ears looked like that. Yeah, sure, go for it, Ballard. Can I draw a kitty? I'm kind of drawing a kitty. She's a lion. Are lions kitties? It's a furry. I'm drawing a furry, guys. I don't know what you guys expect from me. I draw a lot of furries. Okay. Cat. It's a cat. It's a fat. Yeah, do you guys know exactly what to say to make me hungry all the time? Maybe I'm just always hungry. Or maybe it's your guys' fault. I don't know. Thundercats. Thundercats. Hey. Her muzzle's in a weird spot. It's my head. I love that. I don't know why I love that so much. Okay, I need to, like... I'm so used to drawing with an easel, I need to get, like, this kind of look onto my artwork to, like, get it right now. This is how used to easel drawing I am. Okay, there. I fixed it. I fixed it, guys. I have avoided all issues in life and fixed it. Okay, yeah. There, perfect. And that's where her jawline is, and this is where her neck is, but you can't tell because she's really fluffy. Okay. Sure. This is fine. Alright, now I'm just gonna erase, like, most of it. Because watercolors are not very forgiving, so, like, you really just need, like, the basic sketch. A painting painted with wine. I feel like that's a really good way to get a moldy painting. Because I used to do this thing called a Wreck This Journal, and I recently pulled that journal out of storage, and it smelt so bad because there were so many pages where you needed to, like, lick the page, or, like, drag this page in dirt, or, like, pour water on this page, and, like, the book just smelt like mold and death. Like, if you guys do a Wreck This Journal, just ignore every page that tells you to do something disgusting, because it's gonna be disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed doing the Wreck This Journal. It's a really good exercise for just like creativity. Like there was one thing where they just told you to break the spine of the book, and something about that was so cathartic. Or throw it away after. I'm not gonna throw away my art. You can't just throw away your art, guys. That's not alright. Okay. Alright. Clinking of watercolor palettes. ASMR time. Oh yeah. Just watercolor palettes making horrifying sounds. And then I have a watering can that I use to fill up all of my water. And this is my process. I just keep a watering can in my room. I do not have plants. No, Mal, you don't get to drink out of the watering can. You have water. It's where it belongs. No, one time I had this teacher and I was like, here's a drawing. And he's like, I'll put this right in the trash drawer. And I was like, thanks. He was a great teacher, though. He wasn't my main teacher, though. I never had him as, like, a main teacher. I just had him as, like, a homeroom teacher. I put it right in the trash drawer. Okay. I don't know how most of these colors are gonna look, like, long-term, and she has galaxy hair. So, we're going... Turn old art into recycled art. I'd like to do something like that. That sounds really fun. That sounds like something I would enjoy doing. Actually, her hair is more blue, but it's also translucent, so it takes on the color properties of things behind it. I like watercoloring. It's relaxing. It's very good. It's a very good time. I'm just not particularly good at it. You don't understand making this kind of art for some reason. Like watercolor art in general, or furries? Because, let me tell you, furry isn't art. Furries are not art. I don't know what they are, but it's not art. It's something terrible. It's something horrible that's locked inside of people that comes out as this demonic possession known as the furry fandom. I am a furry, by the way. A fan of black and white photography. I had this teacher, and he was essentially a millionaire. Like, he had just a ridiculous amount of money from doing all of the... Cuddles. Love you, Cuddles. Fursuits aren't art. I make fursuits. God. I love just shit-talking the fandom that I'm in. That's, like, my favorite thing. Just blatantly shit-talking the fandom that has been my home and my friend, and, like, forged so many friendships in my life. And probably the reason that my life didn't go off the rails in a horrible way. Like, furry fandom literally might have saved my life at some aspects, and I'm just like, fuck the furry fandom! Doggy. Yeah, the dog is gonna wanna play. Oh, okay, a few days ago I was eating a peanut butter and jelly, and I was using it was like a raspberry or a blackberry jam. It like, looked dark, but, like, it would fade to, like, a reddish color. Burn everything down. Burn the entire fandom down, please. Cuddles, I just want you to know I love you. Cuddles is the only good furry. Hello, let me blatantly shit talk this fandom that I adore. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. I like watercolor. It's a good medium. 10 out of 10. Anyways, Happy, you're great too. I love you too, Happy. Happy's like a freaking fursuit maker, so they're like talented. They're a talented furry. You can't paint it all. Well, I mean, fursuit making is still an art form into itself, you know? It's, like, still very impressive. She has these... Okay, what is the... Okay, so you're not supposed to call them gauges, right? Those, like, circle things in the ears. What the fuck are they called? You're not supposed to call it gauges. What are they called? And just don't kill bunnies. I was actually, so I wanted a Burmese python really bad, but I'm not gonna get one because once they get big enough, they have to eat rabbits or chickens. And, I couldn't do it because I couldn't feed it a bun. I love the buns too much. Though, if I knew someone who bred bunnies and, like, would give me the ones that passed of natural causes, I might do that. I'd be okay with that, I think. Tappers. Tapers? Gross. Gross is the best one. Oh, that sucks, Happy. You can call them gauges. I would always get, like, snooty people being like, that's the size, it's not what the thing is called. And I'm just like, then what's it called? Shut up. I love people that get really snooty about something they're, like, super passionate about, and I give zero craps about the thing. So, like, I just get to be an asshole about it. It's my favorite pastime, just kind of being a jerk about something someone's incredibly passionate about. Only if their passion is, like, an asshole kind of passion, though. Like, where they're, like, so passionate about something they get offended when someone else is into it. Like, guys, I'm pretty well read when it comes to NASCAR. I know a pretty decent amount about NASCAR. There's a NASCAR stock car in my garage. I've changed the rear end gear on it. I've changed every fluid that goes into that damn car. I know how to prime the oil pump. I know how to like start it without blowing the entire engine. I know a lot about that stupid car. But there's something about dudes that when they find out I'm into NASCAR, they have to get snooty about it, you know? And, like, I was talking to this guy. For some reason, guys just want to talk to me in Walmart. This has happened to me, like, 5 times. And, like, I was in the diecast section, because Cody loves the Ryan Blaney diecast, so I was trying to see if the Wave 7 one was in yet. And, I was kind of sorting through them, and, like, a guy behind me kind of scoffed. He went, and I was like, can I help you? And he was like, do you even, do you even like NASCAR? And I just, like, very quietly grabbed my phone and scrolled through my photos until I found a picture of me in front of Cody's car. And he was like, holy shit, is that yours? And I fucking claimed it as mine. I didn't even pretend that my roommate had bought it. And I was like, yeah, I just got this. I love Ryan Newman. Go fuck yourself. Oh god, it was the most cathartic moment of my life. I love it when, like, a guy is an asshole to me and then tries to fucking backtrack and then is like, oh my god, that's so cool. And I'm just like, do you see why it's a mean thing to walk up to someone and assume that they don't know anything about the thing you like? Why you shouldn't approach everyone who's interested in something you like as... And I just walked away from the guy. Like, do you understand how douchebaggy it is to walk up to someone and, like, immediately call them on their knowledge? And then, like, what? Because the thing is, I used to kind of be like that, you know, with my art. I used to, like, if I found out someone was an artist, I used to, like, ask them about their art and, like, in the back of my mind be like, I'm a better artist than you. And then I met Tyler fucking Hepner, and I was like, can I see your art? And he showed me his art. And it was photorealistic. And I was so glad that I didn't approach him like an asshole that was too good at things. Because if I did, I'd look like a major fucking asshole. Because he was such a good artist. And that's the moment that I learned to be humble. And that's the moment that I think everybody else should learn to be humble too. Everybody should take my word as gospel and just fucking be humble. Hello, Christina Yazzie, what's up? Oh, you should do that. I would love it. I love Persona. Cuddles, have you ever played Dust? You should. No, one should never backtrack from assholism. If you're about to go full asshole, have a good reason to do it, you know? If you're about to go 100% full into the asshole, gonna invert yourself into the asshole of all assholes, like, at least know... You don't, at least understand you're not going to backtrack from this. Commit to the assholedom, you know? Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, I'm glad you think I'm cool. I'm not, but thank you. Yeah, I would never tell someone that, like, I would never walk up to someone and automatically assume I was more talented than them, you know? I would never do that. I will try to have fun painting. I certainly will. I would never walk up to someone and just, like, go in with the opinion that I'm better than them. Hello, Species. How are you doing today? You usually say terrible, but I'm waiting for the day where things are going a little bit better for you. I am, like, waiting with bated breath for that day. Because I love you, and I want things to be doing well for you. Okay, I think this orange color will be good. Yeah, that's fine. What else is this color on her face, though? God, personas are only kind of irritating in the fact that they tend to have really horrible color palettes. And this is mine. I'm complaining about my own character's color palette right here. It's just some characters have way too complicated of color palettes that are really annoying to draw. Doomed! Oh no. I'm doing well. I'm just sitting down and painting. I'm having a nice little chill painting stream with you guys. I like it. I think it's cathartic. I think it's nice to just have a stream where I can, like, paint my problems away. I hope you appreciate it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, this character has a very complicated color palette. Hello, Destroyer, how are you today? I keep almost dipping my, my paint in my wine. Which is a bad idea. Oh, I'm glad you like my streams, Chloe. I think that streaming is really cathartic, especially during, like, this sort of, horrifying timeline that we seem to live in, where, like, nobody gets to hang out with anyone or talk to anyone or do anything. It's just nice that I get to, like, come on here and hang out with my friends every day, you know? When so many people don't get to do that. I just like being able to hang out with my friends and talk to you guys and have, like, a good fun time. Welcome back, King Bob. What's up? I hope you're having a good day. I don't know what's going on. I think I came up with a reference sheet for what was going on with the top of the head, but I do not know. Hello, Sashin. What's up? Are you doing anything crazy right now? Hello, it's me, Osmosis. Yeah, I keep almost dipping my watercolors in my wine. Which I hope you guys all have your alcohol of choice and are appreciating that. Species! Do I like plum wine? I'm sure I like any kind of sweet wine. Right now I've got pink Moscato, which literally just tastes like apple juice, so that's why I'm drinking it. But I appreciate anything that makes me feel inebriated, honestly. I am fully on board with anything that makes me feel slightly drunk. Big snake poo poo. I don't know who that is, Joey. You drink Fireball strictly. Well, I hope you're enjoying it at a responsible amount with me tonight. Mood. I hope you are enjoying whatever you are drinking with me. Okay, I used the wrong color here. Yeah, okay, that's almost better. But now this thing needs to be darker. This little marking. Okay, perfect. I am definitely doing this well and not butchering my own character's design. 100%. 100, 100, 100. I remember the day that I had to explain to Cody what the 100 emoji was, because Cody's an old man. In case you guys were ever wondering, one day Cody and I were texting, and he was like, yeah, I can't wait to see you this weekend, because, you know, I lived like 3 hours away. And he was like, hey, can you bring some Jack, because it was cheaper where I lived. And I just like sent back the 100 emoji, because I was in school, I was in like a class at the time. And he was like, what in God's name does that mean? And I had to sit down and explain to a fully grown man what the 100 emoji meant. And he was like, okay, so I could literally just say, like, I need to take a dump, 100. So, like, like, Cody just being like, I need to take a dump, 100 is forever embedded in my mind. For the rest of time. It's cold in Canada. Yep. Yep, it's a very average amount of temperate here. Alabama's pretty well known for its very nice climate. My stream volume's low. Oh, is anybody having an issue hearing me? I was just trying to make it so that I wasn't peaking too much, but, I guess, this is a little bit higher, I guess. Is anybody else having issues with the stream volume? If so, please tell and I shall adjust. Yeah. It's very nice. It's nice. Because I've been adjusting the audio a little bit to keep it from peaking too much, but, I could see how it would be, like, in a different, I could see how it would be a little bit too, much in one direction or the not. Hello! Hello, Lunatic! How are you today? I like that you just go through these identity crises sometimes and change your name and profile picture, and I appreciate that because I wish I could do that. Yeah, it's super humid where I live. There's just a lot of humidity where I am. And it's nice for the snakes, but I'm not too appreciative of it. Alright, this is fine. Everything's going fine, guys, just in case you're wondering. Which I know usually when people say everything's going fine, you're inclined to believe everything's not going fine, but I swear everything's actually going fine this time. Alabama is nasty weather. Alabama is just nasty in general, honestly. Most of the things about Alabama are gross. It's very similar to Texas weather. Like, moving from, like, Alabama to Texas, I feel like the climate did not change at all. Or, I mean, other way around. Moving from Texas to Alabama, I feel like the climate is the exact same and nothing has changed. I love drawing little fur floofs. It's like one of the things I like about art. And these watercolors are so saturated. They make like a very nice pigmented color on the palette. More or less, it's going all right. More or less, it's going okay. Well, I mean, I 100% stay inside, but the humidity finds its way inside one way or the other, you know? Like, everything eventually winds up back inside the house. Especially the roaches. The roaches are just like, it's cold outside, let's go to this little place. And then there's just a freaking golf ball-sized cockroach scurrying by in my room. We don't get scorpions here. I have never seen a scorpion that wasn't like, oh, I hate cockroaches. I've never seen a scorpion that, like, just made its way into my house. I've only ever seen them as like, pets. What? Guys! Look what Mal just brought into the room. What in God's name? Take that back. I just heard this giant ka-thump, and Mal has this giant animal that he's mauled. Alright, I need to go pee, but I'll move the camera down slightly so you guys can see Mal. Wait, it won't move down anymore. Okay, perfect. And now you guys can watch Mal. So I gotta go pee. Okay, Mal, continue in here. I'm gonna lock you in here so you can entertain them. Did you entertain them now? Okay, and I'm back. He's like, what? How dare? How could you? How could you, mother? Just leave me in here with these animals! Mal does not understand he is also an animal. He has no idea. No one tell Mal he's an animal. We're gonna save it for his birthday. Hello! I just dropped a bunch of colored pencils everywhere. My room's messy? It's not messy, it's an organized chaos, okay? It's organized chaos. I know what everything is, and everything has a purpose for being in that place. Just spilt so many pencils everywhere. At least my floor is clean and I don't have food everywhere. It's not a mess, it's organized chaos, okay, guys? You have to understand that. Some people do well in this sort of environment, and those people are me. Mal does not understand he's an animal. And no one should... No, don't tell him. Don't tell him, Cuddles. He doesn't need to know he's an animal. He's not allowed to know he's an animal. It's not okay. It's not good for his mental health. Mal would have ate all the food. He really would have. Organized chaos is a thing, and it's a theory, And it's just very conducive to how my brain works. Like, if you ask me for anything in my room, I would know where it is and how to get it for you. Like, that's the difference between my room and, like, a hoarder's house, you know? Hello, Red Firestorm, what's up? How are you today? Are you having a good day? Boop, boop. I'm seeing if putting any, laying color down with these pencils is gonna help too much. Because, these pencils are not very pigmented. Like, at all. I want to try and draw a picture. Okay, I don't know the proper way to use watercolor pencils. So I'd like to draw just an entire picture with watercolor pencils and then incorporate water next. I might do like a koi pond swimming kind of dealie. Would you guys be interested in that? I figured I'd see what people were requesting. But you guys have terrible requests. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Doing it on canvas? It's not really canvas, it's watercolor paper, but it acts like canvas. It's like kind of a half canvas, half watercolor paper kind of deal. Your guys' understand, your suggestions are not good. Hello, Ultra, what's up? He does look really fun to draw. I might do you fan art sometime. Where's wine? Here's wine. That's my wine. It's delicious. I'm so glad I made this decision. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to, like, load up some purple in all of the corners. Because what I'm going to be shading with is mostly purples and reds. So if I load up, like, a lot of purple, like, anywhere a shadow is, hopefully that's going to make things look more dynamic. I don't know if that made any sense, but basically, purple and then red makes shadow. Beep. Okay. See, I'm adding some red here, and then we add some red here. And hopefully that looks good when I wet it. Am I drinking out of a candle holder? No, it's a Yeti cup. Oh, there was this great joke in Bob's Burgers where Linda was like, and I'm sorry all your glasses were dirty, so you had to give everyone jars. Because they, like, went to their fancy, like, couple's friend's house. They had this one friend, they had this set of friends that were, like, their cool hipster friends, and they went to their house for, like, a party. And I just love the concept of Bob and Linda trying to be hip. Hello, McFly, what's up? How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. God, I love adding shadows and depth and interest to paintings. Like, turning a painting into a work of art is just very fun. And I don't think furry art is works of art. Don't misquote me. But I am having a lot of fun, guys. I am such, like, I feel like I relate to old people more than I do young people, because constantly my friends are like, hey, do you want to go out clubbing? And I'm just like, no! I can't think of anything I would want to do less than go out clubbing. Like, to be honest, I would just really like to stay home and not go clubbing. Which sucks because I've gotten really into outfit making. So what I think I'm gonna do, and I've already sort of planned this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of really big art pieces. Aw, Keo! Thank you! Something petite and cute and tiny. Aw! No, it's Thor. It's Thor. What? No, it's Thor. Thor's the cute and... No, Keo, thank you for the gold boy. Keo comes in to steal the top spot from Ballard. How dare. How dare. But thank you so much. How are you doing today, buddy? I have good taste in abstract paintings. Thank you. I try. I hope I do, at least. So what I'm going to do... And I'll invite you guys to it. I will invite you guys to it if you're in the area. I'm going to be doing a big gallery opening with a bunch of huge paintings that I'm going to do. And invite all of my friends there, and they can wear their fancy cocktail dresses and their suits, and we can drink champagne. And I will finally have a gallery opening, and it'll be so official. Do I have a persona? I'm actually drawing her. Well, I mean my second persona. This one's name is... Her name is Malibu because I'm an alcoholic. And then I also have Adair, who's who's sort of like, this is sort of like the femme fatale, like what Adair would want to be as a person. Adair is like a more flawed character. Like they're sort of opposites of each other, where this is like the more outgoing, like sexier femme fatale character to Adair is very meek, very not great at stuff kind of personality. She can come off as a little bit crass and almost like she's more, almost like she doesn't have a heart or a soul. She can come off with as almost a sociopath in some cases, and Adair tends to be more nurturing and more loving. But they basically cross over different points of my personality, I guess. Adair's the one that's more similar to me, but another sort of quirk of her is that she's a jack of all trades that's fucking terrible at all of the traits. And I adore that about Adair. She's aloof. Aloof. I love that. I love that term. Also, I just like character building. I really like making, I love giving characters flaws and giving them, traits that, are not necessarily, aren't necessarily, like something that builds them up as a person. You know, like I just feel like people don't give their characters enough flaws, I guess. And I love giving my characters flaws because it makes them seem human, even though they're animals. You're probably not close if it's 9:25 there. It is 9:25 here. Oh my god, a frozen Snicker. Okay, guys, you don't understand how much I love finding like candy in the freezer, and then you can let it out, leave it out and let it thaw. But if you're like me and you're too lazy to do that, you just eat it cold. Aww, he sounds perfect then. Eat it frozen. I finally found one of these fucking oranges, and I'm the happiest person ever because I love these chocolate oranges. People keep saying they're terrible, but I love them. There's a fox there and it sounds horrifying. Don't they just sound like crying babies? Like, foxes sound so terrifying. They don't sound like they're having a good time. Chocolate and orange goes together. It's a good flavor combination. I had this one chef friend, and he swore up and down mint, peanut butter, and caramel went well together, and I do not fucking believe that. Rini, I think you should eat it. Eat it right now. With reckless abandon. I put some paint on Mal's face. Can I paint my dog? Can I paint Mal? Is that okay? It's non-toxic. It should be fine. Mint is good with toothpaste. Mint and toothpaste go really well together. Hi, Tatum. What's up? Alright, I finished my first glass of wine, which means I get to pour another glass of wine. You sat on it? What, Rini? Aw, Q's gold boy disappeared. But I still appreciate it. Cheers! Cheers, my friends. Yeah, Rini, I painted Mal for you. It's going to be shipped out Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how lazy I am. Is my chat delayed? I don't think it is. King, I think you're having an... Like, I have ultra low latency on, so if you guys are having an issue, just tell me. Toothpaste isn't food, though. Have you tried eating it? Down the entire glass. I don't want to die tonight too much. Alright, I'm gonna line this after I'm gonna put this over here and line it later. Alright. What should my next painting be? Alright, what shall the next painting in this array of madness be? I'm thinking koi pond. Mal with a kitsune mask. That'd be cute. I'm thinking koi pond. You guys cool with that? A lynx would be cute. I would paint a shark, honestly. If you guys want to watch me draw more sharks, I will. I typed in shart and not shark. I'm not gonna paint a shark. Riding a dragon topless, selling it out, and sell it to all the simps. That'd be such a good idea. God, I love sharks. I like sharks a lot, okay, guys? I like the, am smart sometimes. Am a smart boy. Let's do this cool picture of a shark jumping out of the, ocean. I think that's a cool idea. He's got something in his mouth. Is that a person? Okay, I don't think that's a person, so I think it's okay to draw. That's a really good picture, though. Gray shark. Green shark. The chat's going mental on your TV. Is it just now we're updating for some reason? Mal, what are you eating? Mal's just chewing on his bone. Why is my light on? Something riding on its back. A woebegone. What is that? What is a woebegone? Oh my god! What an old boy! I love him. He looks like a Pleco. He's so old and wrinkly. I love him. Okay, rotation is off. Phone light maybe. I mean, it kind of did look like a video game, honestly. Okay. Boop. Shark jumping out of water. So first I'm going to start with the fin. Because that's kind of the middle, that's like what draws you in. The fin. And then it goes kind of curvy. And then the face happens. And the face is a pointy boy. He, like, looks upset. He's got an upset mouth. He's got kind of, sharks kind of have lips. And you got kind of a marking right here. And it kind of goes downward. Oh, this looks bad. Oh no, it looks bad already. It's okay, we'll press forward. We'll stay stead strong in our attempt to make this shark not look terrible. Okay. He kind of looks terrible, but it's fine. Mal is breathing so hard, and I can hear it, and it's terrible. I'm not saying I want my dog to stop breathing or anything, but he is making quite a sound. Do you guys... Okay. Rosie the shark. Who's Rosie the shark? Who is Rosie the shark? Should I know? Okay, I need to work on the details like this. This is my process, guys. It's an interesting story. I guess I will look that up then. If it's an interesting story. Okay, so this is just gonna take a second. It's just, if I'm doing something detail-oriented, I need to make sure that I get my, sort of, my, sketch right. Okay, so the easiest way to... did you guys ever have to do the door thing as a kid to remove your teeth? I never did. My mom just tore them out of my face for me, and, most of my baby teeth were actually, like, lost at the dentist because they just pulled them out of my face because I needed braces really bad. So, I didn't get the experience of losing most of my teeth naturally, but I did get, like, $20 from the Tooth Fairy. Also, is there, like, a consensus on how much the Tooth Fairy is supposed to give you? Because I feel like I got really screwed up. Ballard! Ballard comes in to reclaim his top spot with the sheepy boy with the flag. Ballard's number one with his, just throwing his beard on the table and is like, I am on the top spot now. Thank you for the orange boy. You escaped from work? You get in a tiny art stream. You're getting a tiny heartstream. The shark looks very sad. The shark has a very sad face. But, I mean, the anatomy's not terrible. It's not incorrect, actually. Then we're gonna do, like, splashy boys. Like, some splashy boys, and we're gonna make that apparent by drawing the negative space between the water and the everything else. Okay, so the shark, and then we can do some mountains in the background and make it like a Bob Ross painting. Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna actually narrow down his mouth a little bit, because that's not very accurate. And also, their face kind of comes to more of a point. Their face comes to a little bit more of a point than I'm giving it credit for. He's got a pointy nose. Boop. He looks so sad! He looks so sad! Aw, he looks like he's just given up on life. Also, I'm gonna go in real quick with this one now that I think it's dry. Yeah, it's dry. Now that this one's dry, I'm gonna go in with my markers and just add whites and stuff and line it correctly. Rini, do they even have the vaccine where you live? I can't even find a place that's, like, doing the vaccine. Like, at all. Because it's cool if they have it where you live. Also, I think I already got it, so I should be fine. Hello, Anthemius. I got that natural vaccine. I got the vaccine by, hanging out with my brother. And getting sick. Snake time! I already fed Cannoli and I already took Saturn out today, so not snake time. I'm trying to make it so that my head doesn't just pop into frame. Also, I should use my less expensive markers on this. Where are my juicy markers? I have some markers that have, like, extra juice in them. Like, spit everywhere. No, it's thin. I need a fat marker. I can't find any fat markers. 5. 5's fine. Your mom and stepdad got the vaccine? Is Cannoli getting thick? He did just eat, so I think he's getting thick. Cannoli was being a little bastard a couple days ago, and when I offered him food, he was like, I don't think that's food, and he didn't take it. And today, when I offered him food, I think he realized that if he doesn't eat the food, he doesn't eat, and then he gets hungry. So he, like, immediately struck at it the moment he noticed I was taking his hide out, and, like, he wasn't, like, when I take his hide out, he knows that he's getting food because I flip over, I, like, take his hide out, I take the water dish out, and then I flip over the hide so he eats in there so he doesn't get a bunch of, like, rocks in his mouth. Oh, a scuba diving camel, that would be cute. You guys keep asking for these, like, abstract, non-realistic things. What did I go into this expecting, honestly? What was I expecting? You guys do have cute ideas, though. We did just get a new president. Are you guys excited about the new president? Actually, I should not ask you guys about politics. I don't want to know other people's opinions on politics because some people have different opinions and some people can't keep from yelling about their opinions, and I'm just over here like, I hope everyone's happy. Everyone's gonna get yelly about it, and I don't want to, like, have to moderate everyone. 'Cause someone's gonna get mad. A fire-breathing Connie. This is why I don't ask for suggestions. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use this Sharpie butt. I think the Sharpie butt's gonna be my best bet here. Because, like, a Sharpie don't quit, you know? Like, my fancy lining pens, they have standards, you know? They want to be used on nice paper. Sharpie don't care. Sharpie doesn't care if you use it on a PlayStation, on whatever. Sharpie understands that it needs to be put under pressure to, like, work. Your butt defrosted the Snickers bar? Was it good? Was it delicious? Was it everything you wanted in this life? I hope it was everything you needed and wanted. No politics here. Alternate dimension where we never did politics. Also, I watched Interstellar again last night and still cried. And I just really love Interstellar. I'm not gonna lie. What in God's name is a Zuba? Do I need to know? Do I want to know? I feel like I don't want to know. I feel like I've heard it before, but I just could not place what it is. Zuba. It's a cute word, though. I never finished Bug Snacks, and I feel like I need to. Because it seems like such a good little thing. It seems so wholesome, so pure, so good. Okay, I'm just trying to line art this right now, so it looks like I did something. I think line art makes everything look a little bit better. Or worse in some cases. It all depends. And Ekans. Hello, Plus Ultra, what are you up to? Are you editing right now? If not, you should be. Are you having a wonderful day, at least? Okay, she has galaxy hair, so I need to make the hair galaxy. What wine am I drinking? Barefoot, because it's cheap and it gets the job done and it tastes sweet. And I don't like things that don't taste good. Like, I know some people are gonna be all wine snobby about what wine is good and what's bad, and I'm just like, it tastes yummy. It tastes like apple juice, but alcoholic, so I'm going to drink it. So you guys can be wine snobs all you want. I'm not about to diss good wine. I'm not over here saying that I'm a connoisseur. I'm not. My taste is actually probably pretty terrible, all things considered. Okay, that's about... yeah, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Moving on. Alright, back to the shark. Where'd my shark go? I just threw the painting at Mal. Barefoot is not bad. It's fine. It's perfect. It's perfectly okay wine. Okay, guys? Animation is hard. I agree. Oh, it's not pure and wholesome? Oh, no. Wait, one sec. Boop. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. I have to pee really bad every time I start drinking wine. Give the shark a friend. You've drank box wine from a dumpster? That's not good! Alright, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. How you doing in there? Also, guys, another thing that I got. Also, guys, another thing that I got, where I got a bunch of these little Biba canvases. These little Biba canvases. And, I thought I could, like, do you guys little paintings on them. Like, what do you think? They're so cute. I got, like, a bunch of them, too. About, like, 30. Kindred spirits, you and I. Hello, Foxy. Look how cute they are. How much for a watercolor? I'm not really sure. I've just been, like, kind of doodling around. Not doing anything crazy. I haven't sold any yet. Oh, it's been a while since you've been here. Well, hello, Fluff and stuff. How are you? I am watercoloring, by the way. I just, stopped for a second. Wait, God, everything went dark. Okay, now we're back. Now we're back to the scene at hand. Okay, let's put these things back in my little... I have a pen box. This is where my fancy my fancy lining pens goes. A small painting. I think with the tiny paintings, if I do a commission for them, like, on stream, I'd have it done through PayPal. So, like, someone would send me money through PayPal instead, so that way I could ship it out to them sooner. Because with these big paintings, I've had to wait till the 21st to even get all the shipping supplies, because that's when YouTube pays me. Um, yeah, that'd be fine, Nadia. You said you wanted a pastel painting, though, right? Like, and then I could just combine it with your other painting? Wait, would you want the watercolor or the pastel one, then? What would you want? Okay, let's start working on this shark. This shark needs to get done. Both. Oh, no. Wait, Buzz Ultra, what do you want? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, you gotta go. Well, thanks for popping in here, Fluff. I love you. I hope everything's going really well for you. Okay. Gotta do these little... Sharks have little ridges on their back, and they're so cute. You gotta go? Well, thanks for popping in, Tatum. I would love to... Yeah, those little canvases are so stinking cute. I'd love to, like, do little drawings on them. A cafe scene. That'd be fun. It might be a little bit more complicated, so I might charge a little more for it, though, because, when it's a complex background, I have to charge more because I'm not great at backgrounds and they usually take me forever. Oh, your YouTube pays you on the 21st too. Oh, I was just seeing. Okay. Hello, Chevy Mom. Might pop back in later. Well, thanks for popping in when you did. A painting of a painting of a painting. Okay, so as a kid, I don't know if you guys were weird like me, but anytime I was watching TV and there was a TV in a scene, I would always get really excited and try to see what the TV was displaying. Like if I was watching a cartoon and they were watching TV on the cartoon, like I would get really excited if that TV inside of the cartoon also had a TV in it. And I was just waiting for the day that I could get, like, multiple of this going on. But then one day I saw there was, like, a scene in, I think it was King of the Hill, where someone saw themselves on CT footage and it did, like, a repeating effect. And I was like, oh, that one won. I don't know. I was always really tripped out by that, and I thought it was cool. Aw, fox in a field, that would be cute. An Inception drawing. A crazy Inception drawing. Okay, so everyone said the movie Inception was, like, really complicated and hard to understand. I thought it was, like, convoluted, but I didn't think it was, like, horribly complicated. Like, I liked the movie Inception, but I didn't think it was, like, overly intelligent, I guess. I think some people just, like, really latch on to stuff because they think it makes them sound smarter or something. Because, like, I am fully willing to admit when I like something, but, like, the plot line isn't super intelligent and, like, the smartest thing ever. Like, Rick and Morty, you know? Rick and Morty isn't, like, the smartest show on Earth. It's not, like, a super hyper-intelligent show. It does deal with deeper aspects, but it's not a show for smart people. Okay, Happy, I'm really bad at responding to DMs, but I'll check that out. I don't, like, look at my DMs very much during the week, and I know I should, but I'm stupid. I just don't do most of the things that I'm supposed to do. It's a problem. It's a look. Aw, thanks for popping in, Happy. I love you. I like the Matrix movies a lot, but, I totally understand where someone would see them going downhill. Like, I totally understand someone thinking they went downhill. Completely and utterly. Like, I'm not gonna look anyone in the eye and tell them they need to love everything about the Matrix movies, you know? Because I can see how they are very flawed movies. But I just like them a lot. Who's the smart guy I keep talking about? I think Reddit. I think Reddit is the smart guy I keep talking about. In general, Reddit is the very intelligent person. Because everyone on Reddit seems to think they're like an armchair psychiatrist or like the smartest human being on Earth or something. Like, if you guys notice that, people online just seem to think that, like, they are the smartest person ever. A Matrix 4 in the work? Yeah, there is, and, the Wachowski? The two sisters are working on it. The directors are still working on it. What are their last names? It starts with a W. I do not remember their last names. But, the chicks who directed the first movie are directing this one, too. So that's gonna be interesting, I think. But they also did, Cloud Atlas, and I did not really like Cloud Atlas that much, but it should still be good. Maybe, hopefully. No, nobody ruin the Matrix for me, please. Wachowski. I got the name right. Cool. I cannot wait to ship off everything, but also I'm terrible at it. I am so bad at just going to the post office. Well, they had the character switch, which was originally supposed to be a transgender character, but the studio didn't really go for it. I think they might do something with that, but I don't think it's going to completely overrun the entire film because they've never. I don't think any one director really wants their identity to completely overrun the film. You know, like nobody wants to be the director that just embeds themselves in all of their work because then it gets a little bit annoying, I guess. Like that's sort of what Stephen King started to do, where he made every single one of his stories involve a character that was basically just him, where it was like the drunk author who was like really successful eventually. And I think people get really tired of that sort of trope. Lana and Lily. Mike Wazowski. I think it'll be interesting, but I don't think it's going to be the entire movie, you know? Yeah. I'm making a fin. I'm not great with watercolors. It's something I'm starting to realize. It's fine. You don't need to be good at art to do it. It's completely okay to just be okay at stuff, you know? I'd be interested in a Stan Lee reference. I think that'd be fun. I haven't seen, like, ever since he passed away, I haven't seen too many Stan Lee references, but I think that'd be kind of cool. Did they actually record, like, footage of him, and so that they can insert him into movies later on? Like, after he passed away? Because I haven't, like, checked movies since he passed away to see if he's still, there, like, he would still show up. Like in The Shark. I think he's cute. I like sharks. But you guys know I like sharks. I have made it abundantly clear that I adore sharks. You're getting the shakes? Oh no. I have anemia, so if my iron levels get too low, I get a little bit twitchy. But, I haven't let that happen in a while. Because generally I'm pretty good at eating food and taking, like, an iron supplement and being an adult and doing things that I'm supposed to do even if I don't want them. Like, the worst thing about being an adult is, like, I understand I have to take care of my health, like, physically, and I just don't want to do it half the time. You're riding a megalodon. A megalodon. Draconoli in a shark costume. That'd be so cute. Oh, you'd be so cute in a shark costume. Why is he the best snake ever? You guys don't understand. I mean, you probably do because I talk about him all the time. But, like, Cannoli has absolutely changed my life for the better in more ways than anyone could ever imagine. He's literally the best snake ever. I love him to tears. Like, I love him so much, I will cry. Hello, S. Fusate. What's up, Fusati? Mufasa. I don't know why that reminded me of that scene. Mufasa. Say it again. Mufasa. Alright, so I've used a little bit of watercolor pen, so I bet I can just, like, kind of brush off, or watercolor pencil, I bet I can just kind of brush off of the shark and create the skyline that way. Because the way that watercolor pencils work is you can pull them really easily. And I can just pull from the shark. It's not working as well as I thought it would. Kind of thought those would work better, but it's fine. Doesn't need to work well. Oh, your voice is cute. It probably is, then. I don't know what... Okay, so I know that I need to eat dinner tonight, but I have no idea what I want to make. I'm thinking hamburgers? Oh wait, I pronounced it correctly? Yay! I'm so glad I did. I'm a foreigner? Well, where are you based? 'Cause, now I'm curious where you are from. 'Cause I'm not a foreigner to me. To me, you're actually a foreigner. But I can see how I would be a foreigner to someone else. Because I'm kind of an idiot. I'm kind of just a dumb American. So I get it. But now I'm curious where you're from. Okay, so I'm going to make these mountains now. And I'm sure these look like great mountains. Yep, mountains. Also, there's going to be a big splash here, which I'm mostly going to be doing in white ink, so, nice shirt. Thank you, Turtle Gamer. How are you today? So, like, a lot of this painting, I'm not going to lie, is going to be done in, white ink, so I don't need to make it too much, you know? I don't need to go too crazy. But I do like drawing water in watercolors. Watercolors do water very well. Especially choppy waters. Because you can just go in and like add color like this and it kind of looks natural. I don't know. I have an art degree. Welcome back, Cantus. What's up? What's my name? Hannah or Tiny, whatever you prefer. Whatever others prefer. Okay. I promise I'm good at art sometimes. But also I'm drunk. You wish you still had your art stuff? You should, like, honestly, art stuff isn't too expensive. I can do a portrait with the Crayola set if you guys want to see, like, what I can do with that, too. Would you guys want me to use the Crayola set next? So I can show you what I can do with Crayola markers? Art is so accessible. Art does not need to be hard or complicated or difficult for anyone. That's the cool thing about it. Yeah. Like, I'm not even using... Actually, these watercolors really aren't even all that expensive. They're just normal watercolors. Yes. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to make the skies dark, but, also I'm trying to get rid of all the sketchy lines by the shark. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna let this dry down for a second. And then I'll add more later. I'm just going to put that right on top of my plate that has eggs on it. A spacesuit drawing? Which country do I kiv? I kiv in America. The United of States. The states that are united. The northern of the United States. Alright, that fell. Yeah. Okay, and now we're going to use, not the fancy ones, and we're going to use Crayolas. Where did I put them? Oh wait, JK, we're going to use Crazy Arts, which is what your parents got you if they don't love you. You're from India? Then you came here from Mocha. Don't put... I mean, I didn't put them on too many eggs. It was just an old egg plate. Probably just has a little bit of yolk left. Okay, guys, I just want... What'd you come into? Me trying to open my Crazy Art palette. Because they didn't have any Crayola ones left. So... I just got the bad one. For stream. What would I even be eating? Don't use my teeth to open things. Why not? Scrunchy nose, cute nose. Ah! She didn't know it. Oh no! I'm sorry, Gabriel, that sucks. I don't know how much iPhones cost, because I don't care. One sec. Oh god. One sec. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh no, the Saturn has arrived. There's a Saturn now. Oh no, it's a Saturn. I can't get cannoli because he just ate, so he's got a full tummy. iPhones are expensive. I wouldn't know. Okay, I can definitely see now, Saturn. Thank you for that. Ulu. It's the Ulu snake. It's an Ulu snake. I already said hi to you, so that was like a shout out. Yes, Beth, it's a snake. There's some crazy stuff happening with the GameStop stock. Is it the people who are being arrested for artificially inflating it? Her name is indeed Saturn, and she's the best snake ever, and I love her very much. I don't know how much a lakh is. I don't know how much a Lox is. Dope. She's a cute snack. I call her Sega Saturn, because I was using a Sega Saturn to keep her cage shut, but now that's Cannoli's cage. So she got Cannoli's old cage because it's bigger and she's fatter than Cannoli. She is very fat. Snake. Why do I only have female snakes? Cannoli's a boy. He's not a girl. Don't freak out when I touch your face. I'm not gonna eat you. Don't you dare freak out when I touch your face. She's gonna shed soon, so she feels very flaky. I've done it before, but right now it's way too cold to have her outside for very long. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going, girl? She doesn't know where she's going. Cannoli is indeed a boy. Oh no! Yeah, it's probably gonna go back down to $20, and then it's gonna go back down to no monies. Actually, I should not let her back in this chair because she keeps getting stuck in it. She is adorable. I love her very much. Actually, I'm gonna get her out of here because she's definitely... Oh no. She's definitely gonna get stuck. Oh god. Like, she doesn't get stuck, she just flexes really hard when I try to get her out. Her tail's not weird. Her tail is perfectly fine. This part's the tail, by the way. Everything from butt to tip is the tail, so that's her tail. This part. Are you uncomfortable with me touching your butt? Her tail is cute. Yes, it is. What's up? What's up, baby? Can I help you? Ah, scary snake. Scary snake. Do snakes poop? Yes. They poop out of here. They poop out of their butt. They poop, lay eggs, and pee all out of the same hole. It's called a cloaca. It's right there, and you can actually see one of the little thingies right here. I call it a butt fang, but they're actually called spurs. And they're essentially leftovers from when snakes used to have legs. Fictional Tome coming in with an orange boy and a happy little sheepy. Thank you so much. I'm working on something for you, but I can't show it to you yet because it's not done. Because I don't show work in progress pictures because I'm nervous about it. Her tail ends abruptly. It really does, because she's kind of, she's got a little bit of backed up poop that she doesn't want to shit out, so, yeah, snakes absolutely fart. You want to commission me right now? Send me a message, like, telling me what you want, I guess. Like, just, and then I'll do something with that. Snakes don't have legs, though. They used to, back in the olden days. Where are you going? I need to get her out of here. Yeah. Okay. We have to get Saturn. No, don't freak out. Please don't freak out. I'm just gonna get you out of here. Because you're gonna get stuck. And I don't want to have to pay to get my snake unstuck from my chair. I have shown you a bit, but I don't like showing work in progress pictures. Because I feel like my art looks weird before it's done. Look how happy, look how comfortable she looks, guys. Isn't she just the best snake ever? Isn't she just great? Did she just fart? I don't think she did. I would definitely smell it if she farted. Ooh. Christopher! Aw, thank you so much. You still want a painting? I'll be doing another painting commission stream probably in the next few weeks. Oh, you're so cute. Little boop. Boop. Little boop. Boop. I love her. She's the best snake ever. Next to Cannoli. Cannoli's also the best snake ever. Alright, I'm gonna put the snake back and continue painting. Alright, back in you go. Back in here you go. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. So, this new fursuit that I'm making with that sculpture over there, this new fursuit is based on a very specific fox that I found a picture of and I thought was really pretty. So, where's that picture? It's based on... Where are you? I have a picture of it, I swear. Okay, so it's based on this fox. This fox. By the way, thank you so much, Christopher Linton, for the green boy. And freaking Fictional Tome with the second orange boy of the night. It's this fox. It's this fox. It's this fox. And it's got, like, basically a rare color mutation. I don't know if it's called marbled or, cross, but, it's just a color mutation. So, I think it'll be interesting. He's so pretty, so I think I'm gonna draw that fox. I'm going to draw that fox. Where is my pencil? I'm good at stuff. Okay, boop. So we're gonna paint a fox with Crayola colors. Molted. Molted? That's kind of cool. A creepy Dorian Gray painting. What? Christopher Linton coming in with an orange boy. Throwing down. Are you trying to beat... And Christopher Linton comes in, specifically trying to beat Ballard's top spot, which I appreciate, but is your beard worthy? Do you have a worthy beard of dethroning the Ballard? Thank you so much, buddy. That is way too stinking sweet of you. Actually, I just realized my alerts are not on this scene, so I'm going to put them in peace. So now the alerts will show up. They might all show up at once, they might not. But thank you so much, Christopher, for the orange boy. Throwing down, so stinking sweet of you. Even just the pencil drawing. Okay, I guess I could do it on stream. I might do it a little bit later, but not right now. Or I could do like, I'd like to do honestly, I'd love to do an individual art stream sometime. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I love you too. Okay, so fox. He's a fox. Christopher Linton, what are you up to today? Okay, so this is like the circle for the head. And then like the eyeball. Like you need to like go in with the nose. I'm really bad at proportions, which is weird because I'm supposedly an artist. And you'd think I'd be better at proportions by now. But I just never bothered to get better at them, honestly. He's the lucky man. I'm not in a relationship with anyone, so I guess he's just lucky that he gets to hang out with me sometimes. A Discord call art stream. That'd be kind of fun. Do I know Mocha? We've spoken a few times. I wouldn't say he's like my BFF, but he's a cool dude and we talk sometimes. We want to do like a stream together sometime, but like my schedule is impossible to work around. I feel bad for anyone who wants to do anything with me because I am impossible. And I know I'm impossible. It's because I value my time very value-y. Like, the most important thing to me is my free time. 95%... Wait, so is 95% humidity just raining? Is 100% humidity just raining? I feel like that would just be rain at that point. Fox noses are so cute. No, Mocha's, they're an Indian YouTuber. He's an Indian YouTuber, and he featured me in a stream a while back, and I have a lot of viewers that come in from his streams because he linked me in his profile. Pizza Fox. What does the fox say? Oh, back in the day. Back in the day of what the fox say. There was a simpler time. I remember it. Were you guys alive back then? In the simpler time. When nobody was as worried as they are today. And things could just be memey and stupid. Without anyone getting too offended. And the only people that did get offended were people nobody cared about. I'm not saying we need to go back to those days, because I think we actually have genuinely improved as a society. But I remember the simpler days. I have great hair. Thank you. Back in Tiny's day. There was a time, long, long ago, when rage comics were a thing. And memes could be simple. They were usually just a picture that had words on it that weren't even particularly funny. And nobody really knew what 4chan was. They just knew it was just a bunch of guys who were the hackers. That's all they really knew about it. And everybody had heard of Bitcoin, but nobody bothered putting money in it until it was too late. Those days long ago. Those days of Tumblr, and DashCon, and the Onceler. And also the Brony fandom. And all of the things. There were good things in those days, and there were bad things. When will the Discord turn on? I have a Discord, I just don't use it. Hello, Rafi, what's up? I'm not saying I miss those days, because I'm pretty sure those days were terrible. But I remember them. Simpler times, when I would go to school and go home and immediately sleep, and when I woke up, my mom had prepared a beautiful dinner. And I didn't appreciate that until I became an adult, and I would get home and go to sleep, and dinner would not magically appear. And I'm still kind of irritated that that's not the life that happens. You drew 20 drawings last year. You should aim for 40 this year, then. Sometimes I would fall asleep on the couch, and I would wake up in my bed. And that has not happened to me in years. And I'm irritated. One day I walked up to my mom, and I was like, there was a day where you picked me up and put me back down, and you never picked me back up again. And she made a point to pick me up and put me back down, so we knew the exact day of which my mom picked me up and never put me back down, and it was when I was like 18. We know exactly when that happens. Because my mom got so sad by the fact that I said that. What color eyes do I have? Is Bloodshot an eye color? It's impossible. Nope. How old am I? Too old. Too old and too sad. Damn, how drunk did I get? I don't remember this. One day, I would like it if Cody would carry me to bed. I would appreciate that, because then I wouldn't have to... Okay, so, I have to climb a ladder to get onto my bed, because it's a loft bed, and my bed's actually right here. And, something that I hate about that is, like, if I'm ever sick or throw up-y or have the flu or something, then, like, if I have to go throw up, I have to climb down a ladder and get to the bathroom. So one night, I had gotten really bad food poisoning. It was that night I ate those disgusting chicken wings. And, instead of, like, constantly going up and down the ladder, I just fell asleep in my floor. Because I was just so fucking done. I had, like, gone up and down the bed, like, 5 times. You just have to toss me up there. Kobe. Okay, so we're using Crayolas for this one. And, first things first, when it comes to the Crayola paintings kit, we're not using this paintbrush. I thought this was gonna snap, but it didn't. So, that didn't get to be dramatic. Okay, maybe I can break it in half if I just do this a bunch. Okay, 1 second. Hello, Savis, what's up? Did you ever think of sleeping on the bottom bunk and the top bunk falling on me? No, because whenever I owned a bunk bed, I always wanted to be on the top bunk. How many friends do I have? Like 2. Do dogs count? 2015 to 2017 were the darkest years of your life. I think that I just keep getting darker and darker years and then appreciating the years as not too dark. Issa loft bed. This is my desk. Got scissors? Yes. Okay. Okay, so that's what we're just not gonna use that paintbrush. I was just gonna do that back and forth a while. Okay, so we're using Crayola colors on this fox. So we're gonna get some orange. This is gonna take a while. Amferned. I think you meant IRL friends, but yes. I don't have a lot of IRL friends. I have a lot of friends over the internet, but very few IRL friends. I have like 2 IRL friends. Okay. Actually, these are very pigmented. I'm impressed. I'm, like, kind of impressed with the pigmentation of these crazy art, colors. They're not terrible. They're, like, not the worst thing that I've worked with ever. Do I have a boyfriend? Nope. I don't like boys or girls or people. I mean, I guess I like boys and girls, but not right now. I am in no mood to be in a relationship. I am in no, ability. People are hard. Exactly! I, like, went on a hike with this dude recently, and, like, we literally, like, we weren't even, like, on a date. We were just bitching about how terrible the dating scene is during COVID and how horrible everyone we've met is. Like, it wasn't even a date, it was just two people, like, mutually bitching about how terrible the scene is right now. And it was very delightful, I'm not gonna lie. Cody's not my boyfriend. He's like I'm like his emotional support roommate. That's like the best way to describe our friendship. Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not dating Cody. Cody is his own giant pile of mess. Aw, Christopher Linton, thank you for the blue boy. Coming in to become like an even top spot. Thank you so much. Ballard has not reclaimed his throne yet. Maybe Ballard is accepting defeat for once. Thank you so much, Christopher. How are you doing today, buddy? Haven't seen how you're doing yet. You've not told me how you're doing, so I can only assume you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you. Okay. So, we're just doing ear colors right now. Food coma? I want to be in a food coma. He's a mess. He's a mess of a person. There's not, like, he's just got a lot. He's a lot. He is too much of a person for me to want to deal with. I don't know how anyone's ever put up with him. And he's just like, I don't think you guys know my type, but holy crap, he's not my type. I know I've never been in a relationship since I've, like, been streaming, but God, Cody is, like, so not my type. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Alright, okay. So I just need to, like, do this guy's eyeliner. And he's going pretty well. He's not terrible. This little fox guy. Cuddles the bunny boy is a cuddly boy. He's a cuddly bunny boy. Why do you need to know what he is? Okay, and I need to do the slit for the pupil. Okay, so I found out why foxes have slits for pupils. Foxes have slits for pupils because they're very low to the ground, and it gives them a better viewpoint of what they'll be looking at, and that's why predators that generally aren't very low to the ground have rounder pupils. So cats and foxes have slit pupils because it's better for hunting, while lions and wolves and stuff have circular pupils. Isn't that interesting? I never knew there was a reason. We get an art stream. We get an art stream for once, where you get to watch me do art. I've made a couple of them, but I'm not gonna say they were, like, my best works, you know? Like, I've made a few masquerade masks, but I'm not gonna say they were, like, the best thing I've ever made, or, like, even anything I was super proud of. They were fine. They were completely okay. Okay, the black in this set fades to green, which black should always fade to gray unless otherwise stated, which, that makes me angry. I'm just gonna say that. I like making sounds when I put dots down. I think it helps. I think making sounds helps the process. Some just turn green. And do you guys remember how terrible, like, black would react with the yellow marker when you were a kid? Do you guys remember those days? Because, like, I haven't had to use Crayola markers in a while, so, like, it's not, like, a huge issue for me. My friend Anna's texting me. I love her. Hello, Garrett, what's up? Anna is, one of my very high-quality friends. She has been in my life since I was literally, like, 14. And she is just very high quality. 10 out of 10. Like, I'm not gonna get too gay, but I'm just very glad she's in my life. Which, she's got a husband, so I literally can't get too gay, so. An alarm 3 times a day to check my Twitter DMs. I would just ignore the alarm. I would be doing things that at the time when the alarm went off, and I would not, and I'd be like, okay, I'll check them later. And then I would not check them later. Like, I know how my brain works, and there's not going to be a lot of getting around it, and it's not a huge issue for me. I am very aware of how my brain works and how I do things. But sometimes they make bumblebees, Turtle Gamer, and that's like the best thing ever. Sometimes it's a bumblebee, and they're pretty cute. This white is surprisingly pigmented. Usually whites in these sets like have nothing going on, but this one's not doing too bad. It's holding its own against the other colors. It's pulling from the other colors pretty well. That's kind of cool. Like, usually white's kind of hard to manage and work with, but this one's not terrible. Okay, I need to bring in some blues here, because blue helps make white look a little bit more intense. You're 0% good at drawing. I'm sure you're good. Stop that. No one's allowed to be 0% at everything. Everyone's at least 1% at everything. Okay. Now, I prefer to do commissions off of stream because I can focus on them a little bit more. Because when I'm doing a commission, I like to put 100% focus into it and not like also pay attention to the chat, you know? If that makes any sense? No. Hey! What are you guys saying? I wish that we could keep goats without Mal, like, eating them, because I love goats. I think they're the cutest thing ever. Thank you for the bless. Thank you for blessing me. Would Mal eat a goat? He wouldn't, like, let it lead he wouldn't be too happy with its existence, and he would definitely annoy the living shit out of it. He would not let it lead a very comfortable life. Like, Mal is a very curious dog, but I know he has a prey drive with animals he doesn't, he's not around very much. So, like, I don't necessarily trust Mal with a goat. This is supposed to be the yellow, but I have bastardized this poor color. So I just need to keep adding it places until the yellow comes back. I feel sorry for this color. I feel sorry for most art supplies that wind up in my clutches. I'm not sure a goat could hurt Mal that much. I didn't see what they said. Mal is about as close to a wolf as you can get in the, domesticated sphere. So, like, He has a prey drive, and he will mess up any kind of prey animal. Like, I don't trust him around small dogs, you know? It's going so cute. It's a cute fox so far. This is a very cute little fox. Cute fox. Cute baby. I mean, foxes are just cute, so, like, whatever. Like, I'm painting a cute creature. Of course it's gonna look cute. I know that goats have horns, but Mal has teeth. But, like, the funny thing about, something people never seem to realize about, prey animals is they can fuck you up. Like, I do not fuck with deer or, any other kind of animal like that because, like, a predator is fighting for a meal. Prey items are fighting for their lives. So, like, a deer that just is cute on the in a cute little area in the woods, I'm not gonna get too close to it because I know that it thinks that I'm trying to eat it. And most animals don't appreciate being eaten, is how that goes. I can't imagine there are any animals that are out there that are, like, really gung-ho to be predated. Oh, I will never go near a moose. If I ever see a moose, I am going in about as opposite of the direction as I can physically go. I mean, I've never been in any situation where it was necessary for me to be near a moose. But I'm never going to get myself into that situation. Because I know that moose don't give a shit. Moose gonna fuck you up. Oh, a horse will fuck you up, like, without caring. A horse will fuck you up without trying. What about a bear? Okay, so most brown bears are not trying to, like, eat you. Like, a brown bear is literally just probably trying to, like, live its life, and it's not gonna be too much of anything to worry about. Grizzly bear? Stay the fuck away. Polar bear? Start praying. A polar bear understands it can eat you, and if it's hungry, it's gonna fucking kill you. I would never want to be anywhere near the vicinity of a polar bear. I'm terrified of polar bears. They are the apex predator beyond humanity. They are the apex predator to end all apex predators. Do not fuck with the polar bear. Polar bears truly do not give a shit. Okay. Little foxy boy. Oh, hippos will fuck you up too. Hippos are another thing I'm probably pretty afraid of. Okay. And the way that I'm making the illusion of fur is just by putting dark colors around the thing. Skyline. Look at that skyline. Oh, I can also go to my shark now. I can also do stuff with my shark if I wanted to. What about stingrays? I mean, they're not super high on the fuck you up category. They get a really bad rap because of the Steve Irwin thing. But, like, I mean, yeah, they could hurt you. They could mess with you. But, like, any venomous or poisonous animal could generally hurt you pretty bad. I don't mess with venomous or poisonous animals very much. Steve Irwin. Rip, man. What a legend. Steve Irwin's kid looks so eerily like him, though. Have you guys, like, seen his kid? He is, like, eerily similar to him. He was a cool dude. I'm glad they never released the footage of what happened to him. I'm really glad they just let him live on without that. Okay, kangaroos are terrifying. Box jellyfish are terrifying. Kangaroos look terrifying and muscly. You know that video of that guy where his dog got like captured by the kangaroo and he just like punched the thing in the face? Platyply. Platyply do indeed have stingers. Yeah. I can't believe like platypus exist. Like, who let platypus exist? Who let them be things? The platypus was designed by whatever be up there, and they decided that was a good idea. Alright, I've gotta pee again. I'll be right back. Australia, man. It's Australia. I'll be right back after I pee. Take my phone. I'm gonna pee on my phone. Oh shit, what? No! Fuck, what? Christopher, you can't just donate while I'm in the bathroom! Christopher, don't donate with... How dare you? Thank you so much for the orange boy, buddy. Just climbing higher on his top of the spotlight. Thank you so much, buddy. So stinking sweet of you. By the way, if you guys haven't tried these, I don't know if it's like... Thank you so much, Christopher. He's just throwing his dick on the table tonight. He's probably got a great beard, too. I don't know if you guys have tried these, and I don't know if it's all, like, pseudoscience. Like, coconut water makes you feel better, but they genuinely make me feel better. You'll stream, but... Body armor, it's, like, made of coconut water and natural stuff and electrolytes. It's like Gatorade. Aw, thank you, Christopher. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, buddy. And he is now the top supporter of the night. Mango water. This one's strawberry banana, but they do have mango flavor. It is really tasty. It's very similar to Gatorade. It's just called Body Armor. Also, I'm eating these because they're very similar to Vegemite flavored Australian shapes, and I love those chips so much. Welcome back. How are you? What's the most Australian conversation ever? It's just about kangaroos and knives. Or like a kangaroo with a knife. And a spider. And also it won't sell you a video game. Everyone just calls everyone cunts too. I have not had mitten lamb shapes. I've only had Vegemite and the pizza flavored. And the Vegemite ones are delicious. Also, I need food, so. I love it when I have chips that Cody doesn't eat, because they last for, like, months. I've had these chips for, like, 2 months. Okay. I have indeed shoved enough food in my face. March. What kind of wine do I like? This is my favorite, but I'm not gonna say it's good wine. It's just pink Moscato Barefoot. It just tastes like apple juice. Just wait, guys. I'm gonna have to pee again soon. More Tim Tams and shapes. More Tim Tams and shapes. Oh, snap. And, okay, Cody really loved those Smarties you sent. Cody is now a Smarties stan. Cody is now a fan of Australian Smarties. I am very much so a stereotypical American. We have a drunk Tiny. I'm a little drunk. I just need to, like, make sure I get electrolytes and chips in me so I don't die. What's my favorite color? Probably lime green. Smarties are bomb. Smarties are so good. And, like, American Smarties are so bad in comparison. American Smarties are, like, these chalky, Pez-tasting things. I was trying to explain to an Australian person what an American Smartie tasted like. Chalk. Sweet chalk. Hello, I'm just cramming calories in my face so I don't get a huge hangover. Weenie! Aw, thank you so much for the fox art. For the fox art. For the fox art. This is my last koala. This is my last caramello koala. Sadness. I like high fructose corn syrup. It makes things taste good. I don't know how much this costs because I got it for free. Because the company emailed Cody and they were like, hey, do you want a chair? And he was like, I already have a chair. But you can send my friend a chair. And then GT Racing sent me a chair. So, thank you, GT Racing. They sent me a chair. But I have no idea how much it costs. Because they sent it to me. For free. How do I have so many Australian viewers? How do so many people from Australia find me? Dear Australians, you have better food than Americans. Can I has? I don't know how I managed that, but I managed that. What am I drinking tonight? Some Barefoot. It's not particularly good, and I just dropped a chapstick in it. Oh, I love New Zealand. My dad used to live in New Zealand, and he was talking about how, is that a glue stick? It's a chapstick. Furries do not have jobs. I certainly don't have a very good job. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with, like, a gray and sort of wash over all this, because, like, I need to go in with white. but I realize there's already a lot of white on the page, so I'm going to go in with gray and just do a quick wash. Just wash over the page. And then I can go in with white and make everything better. Okay. This is just like priming the page for later. Okay. This will be fine. Everything turns out okay eventually, is my motto. It's not a very good motto. Anyways, Nadia, I need to send you Dr. Pepper. Sends a Dr. Pepper with the painting. Just one. They say you're not supposed to send food and drink, but they don't care if you don't say that it's food and drink. I've noticed. I've noticed lying is a really good way out of that. Rose is ready with that band hammer. Rose has the band hammer poised and ready and willing. Okay, so. Alright, so I need your guys' opinion. So, I have the fox fursuit that I'm making. Why do you always call when I'm streaming? Did I just call about 5 hours ago? Yes, Adam, yes I did. I did call you when I was at the store. Like, actually more than 5 hours ago now. It's been like 8. It did. I bought a mouse. Rose says hi. And probably Turtle Gamer too. And maybe Nadia. And Callum says good morning, because they live in the UK. No, it was already dead. Okay, I love you, Adam. Bye. That's my brother, guys. That's my brother. He says hi. Okay, I'm gonna text him hi from Cuddles, because he already hung up. Someone sent me a link from their email address. I shouldn't click that, right? I shouldn't click that, right? But I really want to click it. But I really want to... I know I shouldn't click it. It's definitely like a virus, or it's going to steal my information, or my location, or my Chase bank account. But I want to click it. I'm so curious. Like, I know, you know the spam messages that were like, you're in this video, you look weird. And, like, it's sent from someone on Facebook you've never met before. And, like, I still want to click it. I want to click it so bad. We need to stream together. They don't see my Gucci dunk, like, everyone's telling me not to click it. I'm so... Okay, I'll delete it, guys, fine. Fine, I'll delete the message. It's deleted. There, are you happy? Are you guys happy now? Also, I'm gonna delete that DoorDash number. Breathe and step away from the phone. Nadia wants to know about your Magnum dong. So anyways, this is the fox fursuit I'm gonna make. I'm not dead set on the colors. I feel like I could use... But I have a lot of this, like, orangey shade. I don't know. I'm still not 100% on it yet. So, yeah. So this is what I'm thinking for the fox, and I also did this picture where she looks like she's having a panic attack. So yeah. He's cute. So I'm not dead set yet, and I only got like 5 pages left in my sketchbook, and I really like this sketchbook, so I'm sad. And, this is the fox sculpt so far. I had to change what it was drawing on. Okay, so this is the fox sculpt for the head. I had to repair a lot of it, so it's not perfect, but this is what I'm going for. Also, it's like gotta be on duct tape now, so it can shrink properly without cracking. So anyways, I'm learning how to do things slowly but surely. Eventually, maybe I'll actually be good at stuff. That would be cool. I would kill to be okay at things sometimes. The lines look smooth, thank you. Well, the way I'm gonna make the feet are, okay, proper way to explain this is the way that I'm making the feet are, so my entire foot is going to be in it, but I'm adding long fur to the heel, so when you see the costume on, like, it gives the impression that I'm standing on the tips of my toes, when in reality, my entire foot is, like, in there. Does that make any sense? So there's gonna be, like, this, so my entire foot is here, but there's gonna be long fur, which gives the impression of that, like, dog-leg effect, you know? So that way I don't have to stand on my toes the entire night. Because nobody wants to stand on their toes. My favorite thing to paint with are probably acrylics, but, that's because they're cheap. It's not for any, like, specific reason or anything. Good to know. That actually is a fursuit making tactic. My buddy, Scott, his fursuit, Victor, has a very similar leg situation. His, suit was made by Clockwork Creatures. Its name's Victor. And he has a really similar situation with the feet where there's long fur on the heel. Let's see if I can find a picture. Let's see if I can find a picture. Boop. We are indeed friends. Thank God. Okay. There's not a lot of full body pictures of it. There's not a lot of full body pictures of his suit. It's a cool fursuit, whatever. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, so I guess that makes sense. Goodness. Why is this so hard to... whatever. Anyways, the feet of his costume have, like, long fur on the heel to give him that digigrade effect. Whatever. Have I got pastels? Yes? Yes, I do. I use them for blushing dolls. Boop, pastels. They're literally right here. Boop, pastels. They're very okay at stuff. I usually just brush them on, and then I'll do, like, the way that I use pastels is, like, I literally paint with them. Where I, like, get a lot on a paintbrush, and then I, like, paint with them. I know that was a terrible example of that, but eventually, if you, like, rub them long enough, you'll get enough on a paintbrush to, like, make marks. Like, that's a really good way for doing realistic stuff, too, because you can make a, really nice faded out pastel. I don't know, I like it. How did I get into the furry fandom? I was really into costume making beforehand, so, I was trying to figure out how to make costumes, and I kept running into, like, people who were also furries, on YouTube. Like, finding YouTube channels that were teaching me how to do stuff, and it turns out the person was also a furry. So, that's sort of how that wound up happening. Rose, what's that an image of? Rose, what are you posting random pictures of? This is exactly how I would, like, draw. This is how I would draw eyes back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the art school days. This paper does not take it very well. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my dragon puppet video. I am very proud of that video. It's not my most well-made video, but I do think it's a cute video. Oh, so this isn't a very soft brush. Do I have any soft brushes? A little bit softer, I guess. Everyone's here because of the dragon puppet. It does have 1 million views, apparently. I have no idea how that managed to happen. I have no idea how that video got 1 million views, honestly. I don't know why, but someone gave that poor video 1 million views. I imagine it was the same person just watching it like 20 times. Like, it wasn't even a natural million views. It was just the same person watching it over and over again. Rose is indeed here because she's basically my mom. Which my mom will fight you for me. I just want you to know that. How do eyeballs work? I am unsure. Nadia, you're like my cousin. You're like a cousin. Or like that best friend that I keep bringing around. Annoying little sister. That could be it too. You're not annoying. I don't think you're annoying. If I thought you were annoying, I wouldn't talk to you at all. I don't talk to people I find annoying. That's the beauty of being able to block people. If you find someone annoying, you can just not talk to them. Hello, Chris. How are you today? I miss you too. I'm sad you're not feeling well. Is it still COVID? Is your COVID still acting up? Can I punch your COVID in the face? Is that an option? Can I just punch your COVID in the face? Everyone's allowed in this family. Everyone. Nobody is excluded from my family. That's not how we do things. It's not okay to just exclude people for no reason. Wait, are you... What? Dang, no. How is that a dang? Okay. I always make my eyeballs look way too gooey. Every eyeball I draw looks like it's watering very severely. Looks like they have a problem with dry eye that they really need to get looked at. No, but I used to use pastels very hardcore back when I drew, like, a lot. They're just a really fun medium to work with. This is not the right paper for them, though, I will admit. They are fun to work with, though. The third cousin that lives really far away. That's most of the people, honestly. Though, I will admit, if I'm, like, really good friends with someone, or, like, they're friends with my family or something, I don't usually call them by, like, the actual title they are. I usually just call them my aunt or my uncle, because it's easier than explaining the really convoluted, way that I'm related to them. I think that's a very, like, southern thing, though. I think it's really southern to do stuff like that. Just be like, that's my aunt. Wait, what am I painting? I'm just derping around right now. It's kind of an eyeball. Kinda. It's an eyeball without highlights, or lowlights, or eyelashes, or any kind of depth to it. And then it's got, like, then people have that gross line under their eye. I have that. I kind of wish I could just cut everything off of my skin and just be a perfect vessel. I wish I could just not have skin. Tear all of the skin off. Did the Pope retire? I don't know anything about the current states of anything that goes on. I don't know anything about the world and life or anything like that, so you really should not ask me if something important happened today. I am not the human being to ask about current events, because I know nothing about current events. It's one of the reasons that I like being me so much. Something I very much so appreciate about me being myself is I don't give a shit about anything going on ever. 100% of the time, I can guarantee you, I have no idea what's going on. It's called cola. It's called, like, soda where I am, but I've definitely lived in places where it's been called pop. Also, I was trying to think of a name for a stripper, and is Cherry Pop a bad stripper name? Like, Cherry Pop? Because, like, it also has, like, the pap, like, the pappy, like, pop, like, grandpa. But I feel like Cherry Pop is, like, kind of a cute stripper name. Is that a bad one or a good one? Like, what is the consensus on that? What's the consensus on Cherry Pop as a stripper name? A general audience question. Exactly, Foxy. That's sort of where I was going. That's where I wanted to be with that, you know? But, like, I've never met a stripper for more than, like, a few seconds, so I don't know what a good stripper name would be. You know? I've never, like, bothered to figure it out. I actually don't know a lot about strippers at all. Are those pastels? I'm using watercolors and pastels and a white pen for this. Okay. In a kind of ecological way. And, you know, she could wear, like, cherry-scented perfume or something. Actually, if you use, if you work as a stripper, a smart idea is to wear men's cologne, because guys don't want to smell like, a woman when they get home to their wives. So it's smart to use men's cologne, so, like, dudes don't get mad at you, apparently. I, like, watched a whole documentary on strippers. Maybe I should meet a stripper and interview her about if Cherry Pop is a good stripper name or not. Fizzy. Bubbly. Okay, now we're just making the fox look more like a fox with highlights. Highlights make your drawings look like art. Remember that, guys. They don't even have to be particularly good. That's the best part about highlights. They do not have to look good to be effective at what they're trying to do. Well, yeah, if your dude comes home and they smell like a chick, you're gonna be mad. If the dude comes home and they smell like a dude, like, at least they smell like a man, you know? At least they don't smell like they've had a woman all over them all night. There. Perfect. Perfect. It's a fox. I love adding, like, little stupid line details and stuff. Huge fan of, like, that. I remember, when I was in a painting class, I would get really irritated that I couldn't get my, my painting strokes perfect, so I would just go over it with a marker later. I would, like, really go out of my way to line and detail everything, and I felt like I was cheating, but I'm still doing it, you know? It's just not everything on the paper is made of paint. I still drew it and did it, and it looks good. I just didn't do it the way the teacher wanted me to. And whiskers. And whiskers. Also, I should probably add some white ink whiskers, because they catch the light in different ways. Perfect. Fox. Also, I perfectly followed some of these lines with my pen, and I don't know how I managed that. Nope. Are you done drawing yet, I? We're just gonna speed this up. We're just gonna speed this up a bit. Who knew apple and grape juice went well together? I did because, you can, well, grape juice is mostly just apple juice, honestly. Like, most of the juices that, the badger is so small. What? It's a fox. I am a tiny badger. Hello, Brandon, how are you today? Wait, is Ballard still in here? Did Ballard leave? I think Ballard left, guys. How dare he? How could he? Yeah. I thought the most depressing... Yeah, I heard that that was the most... Wait, isn't it like the solstice? Solstice? Hello, Zedeminvik. What's up? I'm like trying to dry this off faster, and it's not working, and I think I smeared a lot of paint doing that. It's fine. I'm just gonna put it on the ground now. Okay, eventually it'll dry, and it'll be fine. Also, this was done with Crayolas. Just want you guys to be aware, this was done with these. You can make art with cheap art, it's fine. You made a video game? What kind of video game? I'm drunk. Hello, Taiwan, what's up? You having a good day? I sure hope you are. You only come here to say hi to Rini and Rose? Oh, so you didn't come here to say hi to me? Whatever. Mass Effect. I am not playing Mass Effect right now, but I would like to be playing Mass Effect right now. That sounds really cool, Zedeminvik. You put it on itch? What's itch? Did you mean Twitch? Oh, the shark boy? Where is the shark? Yes, actually, I can finish up the shark now. There's the shark. And now we can finish him. I need to get my reference picture back up. We can actually keep working on the shark. Yes, Mass Effect is my favorite video game, if we're being honest. I do love Mass Effect a lot. It's a good video game, what can I say? Okay, so we're going to add the splash effects now. And this is going to make it look like a good painting, I think. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good time. Okay. Wait, it won't work? Yeah, only mods can post links. What's the title of it? Recently, I watched this awesome video, which was like, the Bug Snacks, creators reacting to a speedrun, and their like, casual nature about it is just so cool. They're just like, yep, I kind of remember finding that bug, but, it was like, I wanted to go to bed, so we didn't fix it. It was just really cute. Okay, so this is supposed to make the shark look a little better, I think. Okay, then we can add some highlights up here. Okay, now I'm going to try and make these clouds look like clouds. No green shark? I'm sorry he's not green. I'm sorry the shark's not green. If only. I'm really excited for the game that Cody's gonna be voicing. Like, I'm excited for him to be in a video game, and to not stop bragging to me about it, and for it to just be out. Yes, I get it, Cody. You're so much cooler than me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like what I'm kind of going for. It's fine. Yeah. At least it looks like a shark doing shark things, you know? Splashy detailing. So much splash. Yeah, there's a string attached to it. Yeah. I love these white ink pens, but they kind of give you like a headache. They kind of like, they smell like cancer. Oh, you found it. Okay, I'll go check that out. Rose is so cool. She's great. Alright, so he's got splashy detailing now, so, you know. It kind of looks like he's doing the thing that he's doing, which is jumping out of the sea. And, I should go in with one of these colors and, like, kind of, define him a little more. The reason it's orange is because orange is very vastly different from blue, so it'll make him stand out a bit more. Orange is a contrasting color to blue, so it'll, basically add the browns I'm kind of needing, or the darker shades. Once I, like, wet it and, like, bring it back into the picture. You gotta trust the process. It all starts to make sense eventually. I wonder when Bob's Burgers is coming back. I love Bob's Burgers so much, and I want more of it. And I'm irritated I don't have any right now. I have no Bob's Burgers right now. Hey, look, I'm adding green. Hello. God, I would adore going on one of those like shark cage sort of situations. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but you know when like they put you in a shark cage and there's sharks everywhere? I would love that. I would love to be a part of that. Because I love sharks, and you guys are aware of my love of sharks. Like, you guys know how much I love sharks. And I would just love to be a part of something like that. But nobody has come to me with a shark cage and been like, get in. I'm not even sure what kind of event that is. The shark cage events. Oh, cool. The whiteout sort of, the whiteout sort of is water soluble. So it reacts well with the watercolors. That's cool. I like that. Your shark woes? I don't think I've heard your shark woes. What are your shark woes? I'm sorry that you have shark woes. Did you get your arm eaten by a shark? I would swim with a shark uncaged. I would. I like sharks a lot. I kind of have a shark problem. At least I'm aware of it. At least I'm fully aware of my shark problem. I know I have a problem, but I'm not going to fix it, so I don't know where we're going from here. He doesn't look bad. He's not bad. He looks like he's a happy boy. Rose, why do you have cooler friends than me? You have way cooler friends than me. I don't have any shark friends. I don't have a single shark friend. I mean, I have some friends that, like, find old shark teeth when they fossil hunt, but that doesn't count. That never counts. You still get recommended shark merch. Oh no! If you watched my shark video, I'm sorry, because it probably happened all over again. You probably had your shark situation all over again. I mean, I have an aunt and an uncle who were attacked by a bear and lived. But, like, I guess that's not as cool. Maybe get endorsed by shark cage people. Hello, shark cage people. Would you like to introduce me to a shark cage? I would love to be introduced to a shark cage. Oh dear, shark cage people. If you could put me in a shark cage, I would be very happy, dear shark cage people. Love, Tiny, the girl who wants to be put in a shark cage. There, this is making him look a little better. You just had to add a little purple. That makes his nose look more depthy. I don't know which photographer took this picture, but I'm very thankful for him. My cat just made a groaning sound. My cat just groaned on top of my bed. Just like, "Rrr." Yeah, the reason that I painted over it is so that I could get, like, the splash effect, so it could come together a little more. I don't want to live in the cage. I just want to be in a cage around sharks for, like, maybe an hour or two. This is not, like, I don't need a long-term setup. I just need, like, a couple minutes with a shark in a cage. He is pretty cute, isn't he? Little shark guy. Little sharky baby. I would love to, I don't know, I'd like to, I've always had this dream of working with elementary schools and I guess children programs and teaching them about snakes and animals that you shouldn't really be all that scared of because they're good for the environment and they don't want to hurt you. And I think that I've always been drawn to creatures that people find scary, like spiders and snakes and sharks and stuff like that. And because they get this really bad rap, you know, and in reality, they're really good for the environment. They're good for the things that they do. They're really necessary to nature because they keep the world in balance. They're keystone species, you know? So I would love to work with a nonprofit or even just make my own organization or little program where I could go to schools and show them my snakes and be like, this is not going to hurt you. It's literally the dumbest little ball of noodle you could ever find. Just let them be themselves and they're gonna help get pests out of the environment. Hello, Mango, how are you? How are you today, Mango? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So, like, I've always had this passion about animals and bugs and spiders and just creatures that are, like, the unloved creatures of the world. And I guess maybe it was because I was an outcast as a child. Maybe it was something not as gay. But I've always had this passion for these animals because I saw how many people thought that they were gross or weird or creepy. And I'm just like, they were put on this earth and have no control over what they look like. Zero ability to put on makeup or put on pants or do anything like that. Why don't I go volunteer in an animal center? There's not a lot of volunteer jobs right now. We are in a global pandemic. Hello, Mingo. I love you. Good night, sweet dreams. Don't let the bedbugs bite, and have fun on Monday if you do some school stuff. No, my new pet that I'm getting, and don't tell Cody because I already bought it. It can't be shipped out because it's cold. But I bought a cute little boy. It's really cute, and I love him. And I'm gonna show it to you. Wait. I'm getting a whip scorpion. Ah, isn't he cute? Oh, it's so weird. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm getting a whip scorpion, and this same supplier also has hissing cockroaches, so I'm going to be getting some hissy boys and some whip scorpions. And if Cody tries to eat one of my hissing cockroaches on stream, I'm going to murder him. That is the day that Cody dies. But I just love to have some animals that are a little bit easier to keep and have, like, less, less needs than the snakes. Starting a zoo, slowly but surely. It's just, I'd like to have some invertebrates, because I love bugs. I've always loved bugs, and I wanted to be an entomologist when I was a kid. I really wanted to be a forensic entomologist later on, and then I just became an artist. So yeah. Good night, Tatum. Thanks for popping in. I love you. So I'm really excited to get some little biggie bugs in. They can't be shipped off till spring, but I've already put the down payment on them, so they're so cheap. They're like less than $50. The expensive part's gonna be like my enclosure, because I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. The reptile park. I want to go to a reptile park. I wish I could bring my snakes, but I'm pretty sure my snakes are not allowed in Australia. Do I like in-game bugs? I mean, I guess. Okay, so the issue with snakes that makes them different from cats is they have very... You joined at the... reptile! I want to go to a reptile park. Okay, so Frame Raider, I'm getting some bugs in the mail. Also, I'm very wine drunk, so, if I'm acting weird. I'm getting this thing, I'm getting a whip scorpion, and a breeding pair of hissing cockroaches in the mail come spring when they can ship them and they won't immediately die. So... I'm getting a couple of those in the mail, and eventually my house is just going to be a zoo, because I have 2 cats and a dog, and I'm going to have a bunch of invertebrates, and then I'm going to have my snakes. And I love my snakes a lot. I can't believe ball pythons aren't allowed. Carpet pythons are allowed. I love hissing cockroaches. I had one before, when I lived in my apartment, back when I was in college. But it died after, like, a month, and I suspect that's because an exterminator came and sprayed, so I think they killed my pet. So, like, now I live in a house, and I know damn well Cody's not gonna call an exterminator, so they're gonna be fine. The reptile park. I'd like to go there. Okay, I need to pee. I'll be right back after I pee. Hissing cockroaches don't fly. I think they, you give them a boop and they go... Only the males hiss, and mine was a male, and I never gave him a name, I just called him Hissy. I think Hissy was his name. And they don't really hiss, they, like, release air. So, like, you go, and it goes... And, like, they're actually really cute. They're really cute. And they don't move very quickly. They're not like, a cockroach that you see in your house, like, skitters away really fast. They're really lazy assholes. Also, they'll eat anything you're eating, so, like, whatever I was making for breakfast, I could just give him some, and he'd be fine for the rest of the day. Gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. What are you doing, fat ass? The fat ass is moving. Guys, I have a dog. Hissing, releasing air, the same thing. You must be great to your girlfriends. Side effect of drinking. Playing with a dog. It's the best side effect. He's the best dog, isn't he? Like, I took him for a walk the other day, and I get so many compliments on him. But also, my friend has this very masculine, manly-looking German Shepherd, and sometimes people will be complimenting him, the German Shepherd, and I'll be like, thanks, and they'll be like, oh, I wasn't talking about your dog, and I'll get, like, offended. Because Mal's the best dog. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Up, up. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. I'm not getting in if you don't get up here. Come on. Come on. Fluffy boy. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. He's the best. He's really fluffy. I've never seen a dog that looks like Mal. Siberian Husky. Yep, he's a woolly husky, so he's got 8-inch fur in some areas, but he's the best. A Shiner black dog toy? Can I ride Mal? No, he's not sturdy enough. Gross. He basically, if you put any weight on him, he immediately just goes down. He's not a sturdy dog. He has no muscle mass. Toy. And away he goes. He must be a hot boy. Yeah, he hangs out in my room because it stays a little bit cooler than the rest of the house. Or just lies down on the hardwood floor. Draw Cody riding shirtless, of course. He's the most huggable boy, too. He doesn't like being picked up, though. He'll scream if he gets picked up. He's a very low-level, enemy. Low-level dog. Chevy man, are you drunk? Chevy man, are you inebriated of any sort? Are you any kind of inebriated? He does have the best smile, which dog smiles sometimes mean that they're stressed. It doesn't always mean that they're happy, but Mal is not a stressed out dog. He has nothing to be stressed about. He's actually, me playing with him for 5 seconds was such a workout. He's drinking his water right now, and he's been lapping at it for like 30 seconds straight. That was a workout for him, guys. He's the laziest husky I've ever met. Like, we'll get a mile into our walk, and I will have to drag him home. People don't people are like, oh, huskies are so high energy. And I'm like, have you fucking met my husky? He's not high energy. He is so low energy. He literally sleeps most of the day. He doesn't want to be exercised. He doesn't want to do anything. He's back. He's back. He brought his dinosaur in, and he brought his giant bone in. He's such a weird dog. Ask Mal anything, guys. You're excited to get a painting of Mal? He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty dog. And I think it's a good painting. I think it's 10 out of 10. It's not like a big... It's like one of the normal... It's not like the canvas paintings because I ran out of canvases, but it's like a flat canvas. He's just so fluffy. There's so much floof to him. All of the floof. Alright, and I'm going to categorize all of the shipping addresses tonight so I can get them packed off tomorrow and sent off tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever I feel like shipping them off. It's going to be a hot it's usually a pain in the ass to get me to ship anything off. I'm going to try and do it successfully this time, but I know it's hard to get me to the post office. Mal, are you a good boy? I'm going to take a ship. A ship? Where am I going to take a ship to? To find a shark? I'll take a ship to find a shark. Mal! Mal, are you the fluffiest boy? He looked at me and kind of did like the dog thing. So I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes. I'm going to have such a hangover tomorrow. I drank half a bottle of wine tonight, guys. Which feels like a lot. Also, I'm very excited for more Bob's Burgers. I don't know when it's gonna be out, but I want more. What season are they on? I think they're on season 11. How the fuck are they on season 11? Draw Mal in a snake costume. I want to draw a snake in a shark costume first. Mal's favorite toys are squeaky toys. Generally a really durable stuffed animal that he can chew on forever. Because he will tear the stuffing out of a stuffed animal if you give him any amount of time to do it, you know? He really likes just eviscerating stuffed animals. It's his favorite pastime. The fluffiest. He really is. I think his dad, might have passed away. So Mal might be the fluffiest husky ever, because his dad looks a lot like him. His dad's name was Max, and was also a really fucking beautiful husky. And I wish we could, like, get some of Mal's DNA and have him cloned, but that's really expensive. Mal is a snake. Mal in a snake costume would just be him in a sleeping bag. Which, he'd be cute in a sleeping bag. Okay, so do you guys think Cody would want burgers for dinner? Because I'm thinking of making burgers, because that's what I can handle right now. That is something that I can emotionally handle making. Guys, I'm like 9 out of 10 drunk. I'm like dead. Your wine glass is half a bottle. That's intense. I spelled burgers wrong. There's an H in it. Also, I put an exclamation point and not a question mark, so it says, "Do you want burgers?" Instead of, "Do you want burgers?" Kiss the Mal. Meow! Meow, meow. Come here, come here. Come here, Mal. Come here. Come here, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yes. He growled. He got kisses, though. Drunk Tiny, not too different from... I don't know how to keep a conversation when I'm drunk, if that counts. Half the time when I'm drunk and I'm talking to someone, I just walk away halfway through our conversation because I can't think of what to say back. He's practicing to be a little dog. He's practicing to be a stuffed animal doctor. Don't be mean, Frame. He's not being mean. He's being a friendo. Ugh. Give this back. I want this. He's back. I don't know how to hold a conversation sober. That's sad, Nick. Doctor. He'd be a good doctor. He'd be a high-quality doctor. Would you guys go to Mal the doctor? Hello, Carnage. What's up? How are you today? Would you guys go to a doctor? I'd go to a doctor. I would rather go to a doctor that had animals present. I would feel safer. Doctor. He'd be a psychiatrist. He'd be or a psychologist. I could see him being a psychologist. You'd spend the whole day fluffing him. He is very fluffable. What did you step on that clicked? Are you okay, baby? Why are you acting weird? Why are you so weird? He's staring at a stuffed animal. He thinks I'm gonna play with him, which I am. Come here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. No. It's fine. Let go. Go. Why is Wendy's social media edgy? I don't know, because she's a redhead and she doesn't have a soul. Would happily wait in the room of dog tour. I would too. I would too. Absolutely. He's a good therapist. Bend over and bark. Oh, no. Your red beard is offended. Why do so many guys grow red beards? Why is that a thing? Like, why does every non-redhead guy I know grow a red beard? A floofy boy. I think I weigh more than Mal, but not by much. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna see if I can pick him up. He does not like being picked up. He doesn't want to be picked up. Growl, snarl, pant, slobber, how dangerous. Such a dangerous boy. Welsh roots, that makes sense. It's a genetic throwback. Your beard is dark brown. Is it better than Ballard's? It can't be better than Ballard's. Adam has the best beard. Alright, dudes and dudettes, I'm like 9 out of 10 drunk, and this literally turned into a playing with my dog stream. So I'm just gonna continue playing with my dog off stream. Welsh roots. Welsh is cool, though. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the paintings. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for the time that we hung out. Mal, please don't bite my foot. I hope you guys play with your dogs. I hope you guys... Your beard is brown. Rose, you don't have a beard. What? But thank you, Christopher Linton, for being the top supporter of the night, and thank you, Ballard, for being the second to top supporter of the night. Thank you, everyone, for being in here and hanging out with me and doing all the things. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I hope you guys, oh, wait, what? What frame rater? Wait, what's your, oh, wait. Okay, while you figure it out, I'm going to say goodnight to people. Good night, Keo, and Rose, and Rini, and Chevy Man, and all you freaking people who hung out with me and decided that I was worth spending some time with. And I hope you guys got some important things done during my stream. Okay. Okay, just making sure you didn't have anything important to say. Alright, well, I love you, Frame Raider, and all you freaking people, and Cuddles, and everybody. Go out into the world and be important citizens today, and vote when you need to vote, and Cuddles, you're not nothing to me, I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being in here and hanging out with me. Good night, Foxy, and all you freaking people, and